Fatih Yusuf, we want to recognize you once again. Doctor Sonia Job, I want to recognize you once again. And you are all recognized, you are welcome. Thank you very much for being there. Gbogbo yín pátápátá la kí àdéhùn kankan sí. Ọlọ́run Olódùmarè ọ̀sán ẹni kọ̀ọ̀kan wa. Báyọ̀ wo Nàìjíríà ṣe lè le tó. Fa innama ala yusri yusra. Innama ala yusri yusra. Masha Allah bi qudratillah. Mr. DJ. I've been directed to recognize Engineer Titi Omoetu. Wherever you are seated, we recognize you, sir. Engineer Titi Omoetu. Akiyeka Bosiani. Thank you very much for coming today. God bless you all. I want to seize this opportunity to inform the lecturer, the guest lecturer, to please be getting prepared. Any moment from now, we shall invite you to come and do justice to the lecture. Oh, well, I've been directed now, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to invite the guest lecturer of today. Is a professor, not just a professor, but a prolific professor for that matter. A woman of substance, a mother in a million, very transparent and very humane. This is a woman of sound integrity, prolific professor Folasade and Rashidat Sulaiman. So please come over here, take the podium, and give us that solemn lecture. Put your hands together, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Be Professor Folasade Sulaiman. Bí wọ́n ṣe ń bọ̀ ń sàlẹ̀ ní àhín láti wá dá wa lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. That is the guest lecturer of today. Ẹ máa bá ń pàtẹ́wọ́ fún wọn ṣe ń bọ̀ yìí. Ẹ máa bá ń pàtẹ́wọ́ fún wọn. Tí n bá kì í ní ají ṣe bí Ọ̀yọ́ láàrin Ọ̀yọ́ òní ṣe bí bàbá ńlá bàbá ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan wọ̀n jẹ̀bi. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ ọmọ ọ̀bọ̀ ń sàlẹ̀ ní àhín. Tí n bá sọ pé àǹtí Rasida ó yé mi kò yí ẹ̀yin. Marhaba Allah wa salam. You are welcome back. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ wọ́n ní kí n sọ fún wa wípé kí a fi ara balẹ̀ dáadáa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fara balẹ̀, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run. We want you to give us your rapt attention while the professor speaks. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, a fẹ́ ká fara balẹ̀. Gbogbo àwa tí fóònù wa bá jẹ́ gbogbo eléré, ẹ jẹ́ apá tàbí ká yìn ín lẹ̀. Ẹ dákun. A fẹ́ kí nǹkan kan dí wa lọ́wọ́. We want to listen to this professor. We want to listen to her. We want to learn one or two things from her. Please, let's have a very rapt attention and you give us your concentration, please. Professor Ma.
I want to stand on the existing protocol. But above all, I want to say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I've been so honored to be invited to give this lecture here today to this very esteemed hello? I'm highly honored to be invited here today. And I would like to say that what I am about to say is nothing new. Everybody here has in one way or the other been involved in what I have to say today. And for that reason, I want to actually say we are all in this lecture together. And whatever I have to say will be a responsibility for everyone in this hall. I greet you again, all esteemed invited guests and the organizers. The lecture title I'm giving here is The Power of Mentorship, Nurturing Future Leaders. Power of mentorship, when you look at it, it's just like saying the power of any leadership position. Because as far as I'm concerned, mentorship has been carried out by virtually every human being who has somebody who is younger than him. Whether you are an elder brother to a younger brother, you have mentored. If you are a parent, you have mentored. If you are a teacher, you have mentored. Why? Because mentoring takes the quality of leadership. And how do I mean? When I say you have all been been involved one way or the other in the act of mentorship. But you have to define the concept. We look at mentorship as guiding. We look at mentorship as directing. We look at mentorship as teaching. But personally, I used to define mentorship as guiding people to achieve their potentials. Because as teacher, I've been educated to know that every human being needs mentorship, and that every human being has potentials that only the environment he finds himself can help him to cultivate and bring out to achieve his best in life. If we all believe that the Creator sent all of us here for a purpose, then there is a need for guidance. Those who have seen it earlier need to guide those who are upcoming. So for me, I want to believe that we are all victims of this situation. And the last question I asked in my paper is what I would use to start my lecture. That we all have to search within us what type of mentorship did we engage in. By that, in my introductory part, I tried to define what mentorship is. Process of leadership, process of guiding people to achieve whatever they have been sent here to do by their Creator. So, we usually look at teaching as just going to the classroom. When you hear teaching, people are used to thinking that when you are teaching, you are in the classroom. No. Teaching entails guiding. Teaching entails a lot of leadership traits where sometimes when we do it deliberately, we would achieve the goals of that teaching. But for instance, for some of us who are in the academics, because we have some modules to use. We have modules, we have curriculum, we have different types of activities that will assist us in achieving our goals. So we look at ourselves as official teachers. Meanwhile, there are natural teachers. Those natural teachers could be deliberate mentors and parents. Those deliberate mentors are those ones who took it upon themselves to guide some particular individuals towards achieving their goals in life. While some parents, when we talk about parents and parenting, it's a natural role that has to be done or carried out accordingly. And because there are no templates for parenting, that's why some of us get it wrong. And by getting it wrong, we set the wrong goals. We set the wrong objectives. At the end of the day, we get the wrong result. And for getting the wrong result, we bear the consequences of setting the wrong goals. And for me, I think when we talk about mentorship, we are talking about using ourselves, putting ourselves in positions as leaders, leading by example. And by leading by example, it means we are carrying out our duties in such a way that we are using ourselves as the instrument and the apparatus for teaching. And if we look at what's happening outside there, there are a lot of need for proper mentorship. I want to quickly use what the president said that when he was delivering his welcome address. He said, there are challenges. There are a lot of challenges in our social society. There are challenges in the political society. There are challenges in the economic terrain. There are challenges in almost every facet of life. But these challenges, we cannot afford to rest on our arms. We have to continue to make efforts to solve these problems looming over all of us. That's why I said initially that all of us are victims, because none of us here can say or beat his chest that what is happening in the society now, by what did I mean by that? I'm trying to look at the moral decadence. The moral decadence that everybody is watching us. It doesn't concern me. So that's why I said we are all victims. And in referring back to what the president, the chairman, president of this great association has said about the challenges and how we sustain our efforts of changing the situation. I don't know what role any of us has planned to take in changing the situation. But I want to explain why there is a great need and a serious need for us. We are not just an accident here. We have been brought into this world to continue with humanity. Some people have come before us. Those that have come before us lived a kind of life which some of us will attest to the fact that it was better than our own. I saw when one of the oldest teachers was being greeted here, how he guided everybody, how he made sure that people achieved their potentials, all the extra efforts he made as their teacher. He wasn't just their teacher, he was a mentor. He was mentoring them, he was guiding, he was putting them on their right path. He was on their neck. Although at that time, they will be feeling uncomfortable. His was too much. He was too strict. He was too this. He was too that. Some people will even be dodging whatever they are doing whenever they see him coming. But today, they make reference to the quality or the mentorship they received from him. So the need for mentorship. The need for mentorship is, there's no way we can pay lip service to the power of mentorship. But here, what we see most of the time, if I have to go through all my paper, I told the organizer that 2 hours I will not finish, but I'm trying to just bring everything down under 20 minutes so that we can get the message of my lecture. The message of my lecture is the topic that I have been given, the power of mentorship. I repeat it, the power of mentorship. How powerful is mentoring? The process of mentoring, to every mentor who has decided to take upon himself the role of a mentor, is supposed to be a deliberate one, where you willingly guide people to their right path. Not because of what you want to gain Although what you want to gain in quotes, because at the end of the day, you become happy when you see those people achieving their best in life. But sometimes we see them even obviously drunken, unkempt, obviously disrespectful. We are talking about mentorship in your environment. How much has been done to correct all? Mentorship is not about mentoring your children alone. Mentorship, according to what we have, is about putting everybody who needs guidance on the right path. So we talk about a lot of things or qualities to be exhibited by a mentor. A mentor, as far as the books are involved, should be reliable, should be honest, should be disciplined, should be understanding, should have a focus, should do things in a way that is acceptable to the society. But I'm sorry to say, when many of us, we engage in mentorship, we now do it for what we can gain. I'm sorry, there are some of the things to be said in this paper that may affect our moral understanding of what I'm saying. Because are we not heard? Sugar daddies, sugar mommies, how are we mentoring them? We are mentoring everybody. How many of these principles do we put in place? I will make reference to that first teacher always in this paper, because I've been so impressed since I came that people have been talking about him. How many of us are aspiring to be talked about like that when we finish service or when we get out of this phase of our journey? Because this is a journey. There are a lot of principles that I will just mention, I cannot explain because of the short time I've been given. That a mentor is supposed to understand why he is mentoring and have a real understanding between him and his mentee. And he must set some expectation. Am I? Eh? Jamil, Daddy Jamil. When I am very sure that he set some standards and he meant those standards. He didn't pay lip service. That's why you can call him today, that he must be here. He built trust. He built trust between you, his mentees. As your teacher, he built what is known as trust. For any mentor to successfully perform his duty, the mentees must trust him. How many of us are trusted on our jobs? Now, when we want to do anything with our mentees, decided that lots of them will be ended. Oye báyìí ni màá gbà. Màá bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe o, ṣùgbọ́n oye báyìí ni màá gbà. No, then, as a mentor, you have to know the appropriate time to advise. For instance, some of us are fond of we don't, because we don't understand the uniqueness of our mentees, we just assume all of them are the same. Allah has created all of us uniquely. We all have our individual differences. He has given us different potentials that as a mentee you must understand. Before you talk to any mentee, the mentor must understand the nature of that mentee so that you can successfully guide him. It is today that you will hear, because I want to be a doctor, my child must read medicine. Whether he has the capacity for it or not, he must read it because I have the wherewithal, the money, the knowledge, the people network to make him study medicine in the university. He has to study medicine because I must be called a doctor. That is most of the time what happens in our school system. You see a lot of them coming with bags of money. It has happened to me before. I said, this child, have you checked the capacity of this child? No, only she. Am I worried? Only she. Am I worried? Okay. We are not talking about the book, the certificate, the paper, the everything. We are talking about a wholesome person. You're talking about somebody that would understand himself, that will have an identity, that will know what is expected of him in the society. We have talked all this now. School is just about the certificate. And children enter into the school system just to understand me, to fit in or to conform with the other colleagues. A lot of them, when you ask them, okay, why did you choose this course? As per, certificate, as per, society. Because all they know is that when they finish, people will ask them, Kilo Babo. That's why they are there. Some students were talking yesterday as I was passing, going home. Wo paper yẹn. Èmi kàn wo mo ya kan gbọ́ kinní kan. Mo kàn ya ń kọ́lẹ̀ ni. And then I shook my head. I said, ṣé àwọn eléyìí tí wọ́n wá sí school báyìí? How many of them? Èwo nu wọn ni kì í ṣe inú ilé kan ló ti jáde? How many of them fell from the tree? How many? But they come to school. Parents feel that wàhálà school ni bọ́n ṣe fẹ́ pass. It is not the wàhálà of school nìkan o. Have you laid the right foundation? If you have not laid the right foundation, bó ṣe tẹ́bẹ̀dì ẹ ló ṣe máa bá o. Those are the children who will at the end of the day finish and be depressed and now be thinking of suicide. Why would they not think of being drugged? Drug addiction. Let me not go into that yet. Then, as a mentor, your own experience. If we have to talk about one of the principles of mentoring is using your own experience. Ṣé ẹni tó jẹ́ drunkard kì í ṣe drunking náà ló máa kọ́ ọmọ? Ṣé ẹni tó jẹ́ prostitute kí ló rí nǹkan tó wrong nínú yẹn? Ṣebí nǹkan tó máa kọ́ ọmọ náà nìyẹn. So when you are motivated, when you are a mentor, you are expected to motivate your mentees. Why? Because don't make it difficult for them. Allow them to see the simplicity of their task. Help them to understand why they have to do some things. When you give them purpose to do whatever they have come to do, then it becomes easy. When you give them good examples of other people who have succeeded in life, we have a lot of examples of people who have succeeded in life that we can use as examples for us. But because we are so distant to this young generation, we don't even know their pains. We don't understand them. We don't try to study what they are going through. Like our Papa Raji did when he was tutoring you then. Then we always feel that some things are sacred. There's nothing sacred about this world. There is nothing sacred about it. We have to let it be open to them, know their duties as individuals to their immediate environment, which is their own home, their parents, siblings, relatives, and so on. Then their duties when outside the home, that is their school, their any other thing they see around them, how they are expected to react to stimuli. How are they expected to respond to whatever situation they find themselves? Have we trained them to be compassionate? If we have trained our children to be compassionate, how would they go hurt another person? If we have used both the biblical and the Quranic verses to train our children, to let them understand. Anyway, let me give you this instance. I have seen a child, it's even on the social media, who could recite the whole Quran, but yet is a yes, he could recite the whole Quran, but the Quran did not enter inside him because we only put him in Ilekeu. We did not guide him how to use the stuff he got from there. All the trainings he got, we did not teach him. Yes, he said, in the beginning, he said, the Quranic stuff and something, and he started reading Torah from the head like that, without missing anything till the end. So I said, Allah Akbar. See, this is somebody. There are some children who are still striving to understand how to read the Quran fluently. But this is somebody who is lucky enough to be able to read it. But the purpose that education should serve inside him, he did not get. And that is the failure of the mentor. The failure of the mentor, at least it was somebody that taught him. Was he taught to use the Quran as guidance? Was he taught to use the Quran to lay the foundation for the fear of God? Was he taught to use the Quran to understand that it has roles to play in the society? Was anybody there to guide his actions until he got so used to taking drugs like that? So, like I have talked about the principles. Then, although alongside, I have talked about some of the strategies that a mentor can use to carry out effective mentorship. You need, for every mentor, I'm going back to parents, but I just want to, because of the topic, I would have changed the topic, but I just felt, let me leave it the way I was given. Then I will find a soft landing for myself at the end of the day. Because mentorship is an academic thing. While this one, the other one, nurturing future leaders is a duty to be carried out by every human being who is in the position to be a leader. So as I said earlier, I've mentioned the principles. Then we have the strategies. As a strategy, one must be able to assess the quality of every mentee. That's the potentials, the capabilities, the readiness, and so on. Then we need to put them in situations that their brains will be able to work according to the situation we put them. Then we have to be there for them, being available all the time. There's no mentorship process that would avoid or that will miss out availability of the mentor. The mentor's presence in the life of a mentee is very, very germane, very important, that you cannot do away with. When we equate this with the parenting, we'll find out that mentorship, parenting, leadership are the same. Like, if you are talking about mentorship, you are doing something, guiding, teaching, leading somebody. If you are talking about teaching, you are intellectually developing somebody. If you are talking about leadership, you are also guiding somebody to the best of his. Then we talk about the interest of the child or the mentee. When you are giving mentorship, you have to understand that every child has his own interest. Don't load it on him to do what you want. You have to understand why you are mentoring him, because he also has vision. He has a mission. He wants to achieve something. He wants to become known and successful in life. So you have to guide him towards his own success. There are a lot of things to do when you are talking about mentorship. See, you cannot mentor anybody without knowing what he needs. You have to first of all find out what that child needs. Every child needs to be developed intellectually. Every child needs to be developed socially. How does he relate to his immediate environment and the larger society? How does he react emotionally? All this, you have to know what to do. Some of us just jump all this together without being able to identify the exact need of that child. If you do not know the needs of a child, excuse me, there's no way you can be a good mentor. You have to find out where the child is coming from, the entry behavior he has, what does he have, his capacity, what are his needs, how do I meet them, what are the success stories I plan to tell at the end of my mentorship career with him. Then involvement in life. A lot of things are very, very wrong. We assume too many things about our children. Only that not for it. Only that only on top of You don't understand anything. With this social media thing, Some of us have forgotten that things have changed from the 50s and 60s. Some of us born in the 50s and 60s. We still assume that the world is still the same. It is no more the same. The world is in the hands of the children now. As long as you give a child a phone, forget about having that child. Forget about having that child. You don't have the child anymore. The moment that child has a phone, that is a world on its own. The child puts himself inside a world that you even would not be able to explain. The only way you can do this is to be available, is to be asking, is to be involved in every minute of his life. If you don't give that time, if you do not give that time, there's no way you can carry out anything called mentorship. So I say, in the process of mentorship, there are some key people who have some specific roles to play. The number one people, the stakeholders, the parents. We have a lot of duties to be performed by the parents. So when we are talking about mentoring children or nurturing future leaders, you hear this, greater tomorrow, future leaders. How much preparation have you given to that future leader? How much preparation, how much have you invested in him to expect that he will become a future leader? A future leader is that person that has the capacity, the capability, the compassion, the understanding of his environment, the understanding of his own, and a specific identity of his own. He must know himself. Somebody who I ask questions, Bawani, in the next step, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? That cannot say anything, cannot project into the future of himself and even the changing world that he finds himself. Can that one be independent enough to become a leader? I'm not sure about that. So we need to look into this. So when we talk about the roles of parents, yes, physiological needs, we understand that you have to give your child all what he needs. Shelter, school. Beyond that, there are so many things that are missing. Parents do not have the time to do the most important things now. Some fathers will not. I have seen those ones very well. Put the money on the television. Lórí table. He goes 12 is not bad. Children sleep. Even weekend, he won't have time. Mother, because of economic situation, would have to work too. The moment the child attains the age of going to school, most parents believe that responsibility is kúrò lọ́rùn àwọn, ó ti di teacher. So when they get to school, you see every day teacher will fight with, parents will go and fight with the teacher. Why? They don't have time. It is when we were going to school, there was no lesson also. It was the parents who went to beg government to make it compulsory because they don't have time. They want to sit in their shops. They want to go and do business. They don't have time for their children. So school must extend to lesson time. Proprietors too in one do because it is getting and making them have extra money. So they embrace the fact that lesson could be added to the lessons. To the school time. Meanwhile, naturally, we all know when we were growing up. Anybody who is above 50 here will remember when we were growing up. When we get back to our different houses, we quickly do our homework. We do our home assignment. Then we go and serve siesta for those who like to sleep lots on. Then in the evening, I remember Mama Abeji very well now. When we come back to school, hello rest, hello jẹun. He didn't go to school. How much she will tell you about the jẹun. Sorry, logic kìnìkan. In another 30 minutes, wàá máa gbọ́. Ẹ bá wọn pẹ́ ẹ̀sùn. Ẹ lọ ṣe ń wọ̀ kìnyín. Wàá máa gbọ́. Alaba, wo ṣe ṣàdé o wo ṣe àlàbà o ṣé we didn't know that she was using. Now it was when I studied education in school that I realized that she was using a method of teaching called peer tutoring. All of us we sit round a table in the house. Larry and then we were all in primary school. The older one will be looking at checking the iṣẹ́ of younger one. She will be going and coming. We didn't know that she couldn't read what we were doing, but the fear that tó bá mú mi tí mi ṣiṣẹ́ ó wà ńbẹ̀, you be doing your work just 1 hour, finish your assignment, ẹ lọ gbéṣẹ́ yín. Then we come and assist her in her shop. Then later in the evening, ẹni tó ń jẹ bá kàn láti lọ sí oúnjẹ, you go and cook, then you go and eat. 8 o'clock, oúnjẹ, everything, eating, everything, supper, we have done. Then by 10, you must go and sleep. 5 a.m., you are up again. You will come, you still be sleeping after 5. When that abara will come, you will not know. And by the time you wake up with 1 abara today, tomorrow, definitely you will not sleep past 5 o'clock. Because we have to fetch water, we have to do so many things before going to school, and we must leave by 7:30, and we must not get to school late. When you get to school late and she knows about it, woe betide you. You are in trouble when you come back. So all these things are no more there. Parents don't carry out those supervisory roles anymore. That's why we will continue to have so many problems. Now that parents even do not see anything wrong in watching pornographic films in the presence of their children. Now when children, sometimes I hear a lot of things as a teacher in the classroom. Parents will come. One will say when her parent is dressing, used to help her. The boy is a boy. She used to help her to unhook the bra. You can imagine. So what are you encouraging your child to do? No, it is encouraged to be close to your child, but at the same time, there must be a limit. So all these other things, we find too many things uncalled for in the lives of, in the parent-child relationship. We should not be so in Nigeria. Our culture has a zero tolerance to a lot of things that we are now condoning. The things we condone now are so appalling that you even be feeling ashamed to associate with all these kind of things. As an educator, I think, and as a parent, I think we need a lot of work to do when we are talking about nurturing future leaders. We've gotten it wrong, and I will not miss my words. Those of us that got it wrong are here. Many of us in the 50s and 60s got it wrong. We got it wrong because we thought then that we were facing hardship and we wanted to make it easy for our children, reducing the amount of household things they do. There was a time I had my children talking, Allah, and to buy you want what? But today, now, then it was but today, they have something better to say because they see the difference. Now, I heard them saying, all those things, like you understand. I cannot imagine a girl in the university that cannot cook, and the parents will come every other week, every 2 weeks, to come and pack all the dirty clothes she has used, including the undies. The driver Lumawako, and they will go and wash for her, and they will take back. That was the story I heard from my children when they were in the university, some of their colleagues. So, when we are nurturing, when you nurture, when we talk about nurturing future leaders, we have to envision how the society is first, or should be, before we talk about nurturing. What do you need to nurture? All these things we are talking about, nurturing, building future leaders, guiding future leaders, and so on. They are just rhetorics. They are just things of the book. Every one of us knows the truth. Everyone is a contributor to what is happening right now. Go and check where you have contributed. Some of us are here. I had some of the jokes I had some people. It wasn't a joke, but to them it's a joke. When you are talking about a man, an adult who doesn't have a job, and a colleague of his was asking him, "So the sugar daddy and sugar mommy to the he doesn't have a job, and to make ends meet, he has to look for a sugar mommy. How did we reduce ourselves to that level?" And the girl, mo gbọ́dọ̀ lo iPhone o, kò dẹ̀ níṣẹ́. Báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ ni? How does she get the iPhone if she would not go out with somebody older than maybe even her own father, or somebody who is getting his means of livelihood in the wrong way? How? Let's check ourselves. Yes, I know that the government is responsible for the schools. My president has said the other time that the alumni contribute so much to the growth of this university, to this school. They have to, because one nothing but that one be, and the government is not doing much anymore. Population is equal. When I was in school, we were just 35 in the class. Or last, 35, 3 arms. But now, you find 200 in the class. The same class, that was 35 below, you know, no, 200, 100 mawa. So how do you expect 100% positiveness with that? How do you expect the objectives of education to be achieved with that situation? So that is why the alumni, in their own way of solving the problem, waded into the situation by supporting the government. Meanwhile, anybody to ban government, sorry, every one of us believe that education is a social service and the driver of the economy. If it is a social service, it means every child deserves to be educated by the government free of charge. But if the quality of the one given by the government is not good enough, that is the only time you can use private school. But here, private school dominates the giving of public education. And the private schools, they will not use the policy of the government, so they decide to use their own. And no government no government person is checking whatever they are doing, which is very wrong. We are now asking for the proprietors, F1 copy national policy on education. They don't even know. When you don't know what is guiding the guidelines of your of your education in the country, how do you expect to achieve the goals? The one said, meanwhile, all the sectors, all the levels of education, pre-primary, primary, all of them have objectives. Many people, principals, proprietors of private secondary and primary school do not know the objective of the level of education they are operating. When people don't, it is like you don't have direction. You don't have any direction if you don't know the objective set by the policy. In the policy, you don't have direction, so you are doing rubbish. So every institution is expected to be well equipped with the policy guiding education in the society, so that you can give the right thing, employing the right teachers, giving the right content of instruction, laying the right foundation for every child. So value education has been eroded. In 10 minutes, sorry. Value education has been completely eroded. How we are going to bring it back is what the organizers have asked me to come and talk about. All of us are in it together. If you want to bring back value education, you check from yourself first. How much of morality do you have? But because you cannot give what you don't have. How much do you contribute to the betterment of the life of anybody around you? Because if you don't have compassion, how are you going to know or understand? You don't have compassion. You cannot empathize. You cannot feel like the next person is feeling. So how do you solve anybody's problem when you don't feel like they are feeling? You have to first of all have something before you can give it. So that is the issue of moral education. And when you don't even attach importance to Kenyomo right from wrong, everybody now believes that whatever you do that can give you quick money. In Yellow we celebrate people who do not work for their money. We celebrate a lot of people who are not worth celebrating. The few that should be celebrated are not really celebrated. But I just believe that because mentorship has its own power, and it has power only when it is positively applied. And what the organizers have asked to nurture the future leader is the duty of every human being present here and outside here. I have one example of a leader that I know, every one of us know, but because we do not put him in this situation, the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Whenever you are talking about a leader, whenever you are talking about a mentor, whenever you are talking about a parent, please try as much as possible. You can check it everywhere that the prophet was a leader, was a mentor, was a parent, because he built the generations after him. He created the opportunity for them to see where they are going. He gave everybody, I don't want to be, because there's no time anymore, but I am sure that if you go to Google all the leadership traits possessed by this great leader, you will find the answer to everything we have to talk about when we are talking about nurturing future leaders. Nurturing future leaders means giving them the exact things they need, enable them, put them where they are supposed to be so that they can move on the right path. Allow them to understand that they have roles to play. Like our father allowed you to know that you have you have some things to give back to the society that made you, and that's exactly what you are doing right now. Allow others too to see the reason why they have to be well educated, both in their courses and in their intellect and in the moral values that will assist them. No certificate in this world will be useful whenever a human being is devoid of moral values. And we're talking about moral values that start from home. They say charity begins from home. Home can be wherever anybody finds himself, but make the environment conducive enough. When I say conducive, I do not mean when you have the very best chair or very best bed or anything. But we are talking about the right type of people who are conscious of the right attitude. So because there is nothing you can achieve without the right character. Thank you for listening.
Let's appreciate Professor Folasade Sulaiman. Let's appreciate her the more, please. Put your hands together, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Professor Folasade Sulaiman has proven to us that she's an educator. She has shown that she's a mother. She's an orator. And you could see that she delivered the lecture with all the passion in her. And for her, I think she deserves a standing ovation. Let us give her a standing
Please, let's appreciate
ovation.
this woman.
Please be seated.
Thank you very much, Professor Folasade Sulaiman. Auntie Rashida.
Before we go on talking about mentorship, There are so many mentors here. And one of the people who have mentored me, I personally, is a man who came in not too long ago, a past president of Imcosa, a lion on the global scene. This lion rules with gentility, with humility. They call him Omoyere. They call him Omoyere. May I invite the past president, our pride in Imcosa. This is the man who tarred this road when Muslim College celebrated 50th anniversary. Engineer Ahmed Olugbenga Babajide Lawal. Please come to the high table, sir.
To the high table, Babajide Lawal. Put your hands together for him. Thank you very much.
Talking about mentors, Engineer Titi Oshiroya, my mentor. I have so many of them. I just do it in that category. Mukadam, my mentor, Sheikh Mukadam.
Mukadam.
You have them here, you have them here.
Very many of them. Somebody has forgotten this bunch of key on the table outside there. If you are the owner or you are the driver to one of the cars parked outside there, please come back for your key. A bunch of key where we have, I think this is Toyota or what is this? A bunch of key, please. If you are the one, come out here and collect in the presence of everybody here. Tiwani?
Yes, sir.
Yes. The Honorable Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology is very much here. Yes. Ari, that probably Professor Abayomi Arigwabu. Today, Emilola Gasal will do justice to the recognition. And if I'm with you, all the very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I want to officially and specially announce the arrival of the first person as far as Ministry of Education, Science and Technology is concerned in Ogun State today. I would have loved to refer to him as a political mathematician, but he's an erudite scholar. That's a probably professor, a very distinguished son of the soil, very humane, very gentle, compassionate, a man of valor, a man of sound integrity, Professor Abayomi Arigwabu. Let's appreciate him, please. Congratulations for being sworn in yesterday. Barafano makana haleya, jazakum lahu khaira. Orota josoma gbagbe o. Please permit me to recognize the Rufai Sikiru Amsat Tazuma. Sikiru Amsat is joining us online from London. That is Sikiru Amsat Tazuma. And I want to recognize Otumba Gboyega Shoye Osibalugun of Ijebuland. The Dodawa, you are highly recognized. Chief Dr. Fasi Yusuf, once again, PhD, you are welcome, sir. And Otumba Femi Fetuga, Baba Gowa, Bob Guntia Ijebu. And I want to recognize the first lady, Ijebu, the local government. I'm sorry, I would have loved to do that ever since. That is Mrs. Tunde Emilola Gaza. Let me recognize Rufai family, represented here by architect Biodun Rufai and Honorable Larry Ogunbote. They are represented Dr. B.O.B. Rufai. You are highly recognized and you are welcome, sirs.
Thank you very much, Ajishebi Oyo. Dr. B.O.B. Rufai was a member of the 1953 set. He went on to become the medical director of the Central Bank of Nigeria, and that is an indication of the fact that the school that his father helped found did justice to their aspiration. Unfortunately, my friend, Professor Arigbabu, didn't come to Jebu Muslim College. But he has seen what the Jebu Muslim College does.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he's seen what Imcosa does. And I'm sure that all our prayers under him, government will do it. Let me say this. For the first time in so many years, the cut-off of Ijebu Muslim College in this environment was probably the highest in Ijebu zone. And that is an indication of the fact that Ijebu Muslim College, under Professor Arigbabu, made a model school. Of course, it's been classified, but doing justice to the classification as a model school.
Oh, yeah.
Yet, in spite of that, so many people still want to come to Ijebu Muslim College. And at the point, that cut-off man. People complain, why is it the Jebu Muslim college that has the highest? But that is because Arigbabu and co in the ministry, they just want Muslim college to be what Muslim college used to be, and it is. Please give him a round of applause.
Let's appreciate Professor Abayomi Arigbabu
for what these families have done. Alhaji Mosuro, sir. Alhaji Mosuro, not yet, sir. Emma Binusa. Emma Binusa. You are my teacher. You are our principal.
Oh, yes.
Alhaji Mosuro, I want to call the Mosuro family for what their father did, their forefather, in helping to establish Jebu Muslim College. And it's my pleasure to invite the Mosuro family forward for recognition. And a member of that family, Alhaji Girigisu Mosuro, eventually became principal of Jebu Muslim College. Because their father then withdrew one of his sons from secondary school, sent him to teachers training college to come and be a teacher in Muslim school, so that there will be Muslim teachers to teach our children in Jebu land. It's my pleasure to invite the Mosuro family for recognition.
Mosuro family, let's have you here.
Please, Mosuro family, please.
While I want to make a very quick correction, Benga Fetuga, not Femi Gotuga. Otumba Benga Fetuga.
Otumba Benga family.
Bobo,
Ajanosi Mosuro wants to sing.
Èyí tó kù lẹ́yìn wá wá.
Èyí tó ṣe fún wa kó má bàjẹ́.
Èyí tó ṣe fún wa
bá wa ṣe.
Olúwa ò ṣe àpò ṣe o. Èyí tó kù lẹ́yìn. Let's have the Alebiosu, please. Alebiosu, please. We want to see you here. Amen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Alhaji Mosuro is a member of the 1962 set. Please come forward, sir.
Let's have you here. Let's have you here.
Sir.
And I'm recognizing Giwa Adesanya Yusuf Baba Shelu of Ijebu land. You are welcome, sir, once again. Anthony Kokoro Tiwagba Kokoro Renimu.
This family is led here by Baba Desalu Mosuro. This Baba and Awujale are friends.
Allah Akbar.
But Baba, for so many years, was the chairman of the Jebode Central Mosque Management Committee. Anong back but it on go. Eta Baba won she kula no she nse. Eje agbolo ntobi.
Allahu Akbar kabira.
Emma bombi.
Emma bombi esunwaju dada, esunwaju dada. Esunwaju dada.
Alebiosu, please come.
Alebiosu, where are you? Alebiosu, please. Eban Kuliti Botabai. Eban Kuliti Botabai. Dr. Sonia Job, once again I recognize you. That's my very good and great in-law.
Alebiosu,
what
you are holding on to something, please bring it forward.
Yes, go to there, go and meet them there. Go and join them there.
May I invite Engineer Titilayo Shikoya to come and do this presentation?
Engineer Titilayo Shikoya, please. Let's have you here to do justice to
Engineer
the
Titilayo Shikoya, to please come and do this presentation.
We are recognizing once again the Zonal Secretary to the Service Commission. Okwaledo Ogare, Professor Abayomi Arigbabu. It is well with you. Yes, very distinguished Senator Sefiu Adebinka Kaka will recognize you once again.
Jebu Muslim College Old Students Association.
Emusen Dada, sir.
Jebu Muslim College Old Students Association. Imcosa. Application award presented to Alhaji Adesalu Mosuro, Olori Ebi, Alhaji Adi Mosuro family. Guest of honor, Imcosa National Award on 2023, dated this Saturday, October 14, 2023.
Àtẹ́wọ́ tó rẹ̀ fún àwọn ẹbí Mosuro. They have been presented display.
Engineer Titilayo Shikoya presenting that plaque to the Mosuro family.
Thank you very much, sir.
Being received by Papa Desalu Mosuro.
Allahu Akbar. Gbogbo nǹkan tí àwọn mọ̀lẹ́bí yìí ti ṣe ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ lásìkò yìí títí ayérayé ni ó sì máa sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Thank you very much.
Ní báyìí,
May I invite the Rufai family? Akita Biodun Rufai is here,
the BOB.
joined by Honorable Larry Odubote
Odubote.
and others.
One pay, ẹ lọ ya photo. Petro, please join them. Group photograph.
May I invite Baba, teacher of teachers, Baba Ishola Adepoju to come and do the, no, for the Rufai family.
For the Rufai family, Baba wa Rufai.
Ẹ jẹ́ gbọ́ lọ́hùn tóbi o.
Allahu
Ẹ gbọ́
Akbar.
lọ́hùn tóbi o.
Allahu Akbar.
The Mosro family, wọ́n ti ṣe bọ́n ṣe máa ń ṣe o.
Bó wọ́n
2
ṣe.
million naira
Subhanallah.
for Imcosa.
2 million naira
Thank
from
you very
Imcosa
much.
by the Mosoro family. Jazakumullahu khaira.
Baba Adepoju will do the presentation to the Rufai family. No wonder you have Mosro
Àwọn
house.
Rufai family ẹ jẹ́
You
wọ́n
have
máa bọ̀.
Rufai house. Please come here, sir.
We have
Akita Biodun Rufai is.
an Honorable Lanre Ogunbote here.
Yes. Baba Adepoju has been said is the next teacher of the school.
Allah
And thank
Akbar.
God Baba is still alive.
Oh la la.
Baba is just a young boy. At 89 is a very young
The
boy.
youngest old man.
Thank you very much, sir.
Àtẹ́wọ́ fún bàbá.
ní orúkọ ọlọ́run ọba,
Allahu Akbar.
the creator and sustainer of the universe.
Masha Allah.
A dúpẹ́ fún ọlọ́run ọba náà.
Alhamdulillah.
Àwọn Ìjẹ̀bú Muslim College Old Students Association Imcosa, wọ́n mọ rírì ipa tí mọ̀lẹ́bí Rufai kó nípa ìdàgbàsókè ìlọsíwájú Ìjẹ̀bú Muslim College. Nígbà tí mo débí láàárọ̀, ẹ̀rù bà mí torí pé nǹkan bí ọdún kọkànléláàádọ́ta tí mo kúrò ní Muslim College.
Allahu Akbar. 51 years
Mo
ago.
wá pe àwọn èèyàn mi bíi méjì mẹ́ta tí a ríra pé ó dọwọ́ yín ó dọwọ́ Ọlọ́run. Ìjẹ̀bú Muslim College ẹ sọ di Ìjẹ̀bú Muslim University
Masha
pẹ̀lú
Allah.
ògo Ọlọ́run.
Masha Allah.
Ó lè wu Ọlọ́run ọba kí n sì wà láyé
Allah.
nígbà tí ó rí bẹ́ẹ̀, k'Ọlọ́run kó jẹ́ ó rí bẹ́ẹ̀.
Àmín bàbá.
Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ wá wà láti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀, tẹ́ ẹ gbìyànjú, tẹ́ ẹ ṣe dáadáa báyìí, Ọlọ́run kó kẹ́ yín,
Àmín.
kó ṣe àránṣe fún yín.
Àmín.
Gbogbo ohun tọ́lọ́run fi dùn yín nínú kò ní dìbànújẹ́ fún
Àmín.
yín. Àmọ́ rírì yín kò ní kí yín ṣe.
Àmín.
Àwọn ọmọ yín ó yàrí.
Àmín.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Congratulations to the Rufai family.
Ẹ ṣeun sir.
Bàbá wa,
Ẹ ṣeun.
teacher of teachers, mentor of mentors, tutor of tutors. Àwọn ni wọ́n ń gbé kínní fún ẹbí Rufai pẹ̀lú àdúrà yìí pé kò ní sú wọn ṣe. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bàbá Ọlọ́run ó túbọ̀ lọ́ra ẹ̀mí yín. Lágbára Ọlọ́run àlá yín ni kí Ìjẹ̀bú Muslim College kó di Ìjẹ̀bú Muslim University. Lójú yín náà ni ó ṣe. Masha Allah bi qudratillah. Professor Arigbabu Abayomi, the Honorable Commissioner for Science, for Education, Science and Technology is here. And I want to believe the Executive Governor of Ogun State is here. Yes, that is the power that can give the power, that can order the power, that can give assent to it. To
Thank you
become
very much,
the
sir.
Muslim
Akita Biodun Rufai.
University. Congratulations to you.
Akita Biodun Rufai is making a personal donation of 200,000.
Allah
And then the
Akbar.
family's check will come. It will come big, 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 big. Egbalon Tobi.
Allahu
Honorable
Akbar.
Laro Dubote.
Honorable Larry Ogunbote wa ń bẹ̀.
Honorable Laro Dubote, 50,000.
50,000 naira. Thank you very much. Akite Biodun Rufai 200,000 naira.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. Akí gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa tẹ́ wà ní ọ̀kan yìí lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí i.
Thank you
Lọ́kùnrin
very
àti
much.
lóbìnrin.
May I humbly, respectfully invite Baba Adepoju back. Baba Adepoju is going to be honored for his role, for his mentorship, for all that he did for the student. Baba Adepoju,
Bàbá
sir.
Adépọ̀jù ẹ máa bọ̀ sà.
And I'm inviting a citizen of the world, pride of Ijebu Muslim College, Engineer H.O.B. Lawal to come and do the presentation.
Baba Adepoju
to
tí wọ́n
Baba
máa bọ̀.
Adepoju.
Baba wa H.O.B. Lawal ni wọ́n wà á gba àgbẹ̀ fún wọn. I want an executive deputy governor and very distinguished senator, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Alhaji Sefiu Adegbenga Kaka, lẹ́ǹkan sí akínyínsà, mọ̀kẹ́ balógun tó dá wa, ṣọ́yè, òsì balógun, mọ̀kẹ́ Gbẹ̀ngà Fẹ́túgà, Bọ̀bàgúnwà. Now, bàbá ti fẹ́ bá a gbé fún wọn, bí mo ṣe ń kí Chief Dr. Fasi Yusuf.
Our dear Father, sir, I've been directed by the Master of Ceremonies to make this very, very great presentation to you on behalf of the President and the executive members of the Jebu Muslim College All Student Association. It's that appreciation award, and it reads, presented to Alhaji Adeniji Ishola Adepoju JP, a distinguished teacher and mentor of Imcosa at Imcosa, presented through Imcosa National Award 2023. Signed, Major General Abiodun Role, National President of Imcosa. Please accept my congratulations, sir.
Congratulations to you. Ẹ̀rí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ wọn, gbogbo àwọn ọmọ bàbá ti yí bàbá po, Dr. Sanyajo Òbú wà ń bẹ̀, Alhaji Sefiu Adegbenga Kaka wà ń bẹ̀.
Baba taught geography.
Baba Akunle Lawal.
The man standing next to him on his left is called Oboli. I'm told he memorized that geography book, just like what Baba taught. And Alhaji Korede Lawal Oboli went on to become permanent secretary in Ogun State,
Allah
a product of Baba. Eja Agbolon to be
Alhaji Korede Lawal,
Dr.
congratulations.
Job. All
Dr.
of them have come
Sanyajo,
to
Crescent Hospital.
recognize and appreciate Baba, to thank him.
Mo bá bàbá yìí
Thank you very
dúpẹ́.
much.
Mo bá
Thank
bàbá
you very
dúpẹ́.
much.
Mo bá bàbá yìí dúpẹ́ lójú ayé rẹ̀. Làwọn ọmọ rẹ̀ soríire, wọ́n di deputy governor, wọ́n di doctor, wọ́n di professor. La ilaha illallah. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ tèmi náà orí bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
Alhaji Mosuro says he wants to be associated with Baba.
Before going to the university, we taught together in the school before going to the university. That's Adepoju. That's it
Allah
for
Akbar.
him. So I'm happy for him to be here today.
Allah
We
Akbar.
thank God for his life. And the son is the one propagating Islam
Allah Akbar.
in the program.
Allah Akbar.
Kuli sheifani ilala ubaki. Kuli sheifani ilala ubaki. Ahadu, ahadu,
Allah Akbar.
samodu, la 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 la. La yamutu abada, abada, abada. La yamutu abada. Wasolatu, wasolamu, ala Muhammadi. Wasolatu, wasolamu, ala.
The national president, where are you?
Thank you very much. Àwọn Alhaji Kaka wọ́n corrupt torí yẹn. Ambali Yusani ìyàwó ẹ àwọn náà sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
Thank you very much. Now, Eshe, let's do the last one.
Thank you very much. We have a plaque for Alhaji
Chief.
Agbola Alausa Balogun of Ijebu-Ode. We have one for Alausa family.
The Alausa family, let's have you.
Alhaji Agbola Alausa is not around. Professor Alausa is also not around. But we cannot but appreciate the contribution of the Alausa family to the growth and development of Ijebu Muslim College. Thank you very much. Oboli. Yes, I can call him Oboli.
Alhaji Korede Lawal.
And I'm happy. I'm
Marihaba.
sure he's happy seeing Baba, who taught him geography. He also went on to study geography in the university. Alhamdulillah.
Allah. Now, let me hand over this microphone to the national president. He said he has just 1 second to spend here.
Thank you very much. Shall we listen to the national president, retired but not tired General Abiodun Role.
Please, can you please allow Baba to sit down? Can you please allow Baba to sit down?
Wọ́n ní kẹjá ajẹ́ kí bàbá jókòó.
Mogaji Atiba, can you please allow Baba to sit down?
Oboli,
Please.
Oboli, Oboli
Please,
sir.
please sit
General
down.
Role ń bá yín wí.
Please, can you allow Baba to sit down?
Wọ́n ní kẹjá kí bàbá jókòó. Yes sir.
Thank you very much. This is spontaneous because it's not every day you see and sit with the Commissioner of Education in Ogun State. And it's not every time that one has the privilege to meet with him. One of the operations I always loved when I was in the military was ambush. So it's good that I see you here, and I'm going to seize that opportunity. Please, all these decoration you are seeing here, please, I don't want you to get carried away with it. Because sometimes it gives the wrong impression. Realistically, before you came in, one of the things I mentioned was, one, inadequate classrooms, two, gross shortage of teachers. And what that is doing to us is that it's affecting the performance. No matter how much Imcosa struggles, we can only do very little to complement. We're so glad. I'm on the platform with my other presidents of Alumni Association. We appreciate everything you are doing. We know how much effort you have made, but we will never, sit back and ensure that the good work you're doing does not come to fruition. Your job will come to fruition, inshallah. So I'm using this moment, even though it's very spontaneous, to appeal to you that the Ijebu Muslim College, we need so much here. The last entrance of the GS1, initially we were to have 456 based on our cutoff point, but it was lower, and we had to take in 615 GS1. Usually here we do orientation for GS1 for 2 weeks. This time around we couldn't afford it. We had to do it just for 3 days. So please, you are making this passionate appeal to you, sir, that whatever it is you can help us. Shortage of teachers, shortage of classroom infrastructure, we'll be so glad for you to do that for us. That's why I said, when I was in the army, one of the best operations I love is ambush. Now that here, I had to take that opportunity to ambush you, sir. And please forgive me if it's tendentious, it's not deliberate. I thank you very much, sir.
Mr. President,
Thank you very much, sir, Mr.
the
President.
commissioner is just like the governor here today.
Oh, yes.
And when the governor speaks at any event, that is the end of
That's
that
the end of
event.
it.
So we'll give him that protocol, we'll obey that protocol, and he will make his closing remarks. I'm sure he will digest what you have said. Thank you, Professor Arigbabu. We're going to the Merit Award ceremony proper. The intention is, if you have contributed immensely towards the development and sustenance of Ijebu Muslim College, you are considered worthy of a Merit Award. I had mine in 2003, 20 years ago, and it's a good thing that you are recognized.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to start first. May I announce that please, whenever we call any awardee, come with your guests. Everybody has a paper, a pledge form. Fill your pledge before you come so that we can make it snappy. So that we don't get here and start to say, how much are you giving us? Are you giving Imcosa? We have said what we are going to do. We know what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And the request form, the pledge form is there. Almost everybody has one. So
Definitely.
when you come forward, you come with your pledge form. But let me announce that Mama, Mrs. Murafa, on behalf of the Murafa and Alinsin family, Baba Murafa was,
Alaja Murafa.
Mrs. Anikepo Oshikoya.
Allah Akbar.
Anikepo Oshikoya. Greeting Mama Murafa.
Thank you
Mama
very much.
Murafa on behalf of the Murafa
And the Alinsin.
and Alinsin family. For your information, if you do not know, Dr. Ishola Iyomu Olukayode Alinsin,
Yeah.
Mr. Imcosa, who made Imcosa what it is today, was the younger brother of Baba Murafa. And Mama Murafa is there, and she has made a pledge to contribute to Imcosa. Please give her a round of applause.
Let's appreciate Mama Murafa. Thank you very much, ma. Barakallahu feek.
Thank you very much. I'm calling Chief Olugbenga Olutayo Olowu.
Chief Olugbenga Olutayo Olowu to please step forward here.
Engineer Demola Shota and Co are coming out to stand in for him.
Engineer Demola to please. Let's have you quickly.
First Vice President, please.
The first Vice President, let's have you here. The first Vice President.
Like I said earlier on, please, you have the pledge forms. Just fill them. And as you come with your guests, we'll just take the totality of what an awardee has to give with all his guests. Meanwhile, once again, I recognize the Osibalogun of Ijebu, Otumba Agboyega Shoye, who is a friend of our latest Cherubawon, Otumba Taiwo Adeniji, and they come with Otumba Agbenga Betuga. Yes, Chief Olugbemiga Olutayo Olowu. These are members of the 1962 set. 1962 set. Olugbenga Olowu was born into the family of Pa Olubumi Olowu and Mama Olufumilayo Olowu ni Maji Agbe on February 16, 1949. He attended the Abu Muslim College for his high school certificate course in 1968 and further went on to enroll at the University of Ibadan, where he bagged a Bachelor's of Science degree in Economics in 1972. He has a diploma in marketing, in financial management, a diploma of the Institute of Purchasing of Supplies in the UK. He was a member of the Nigerian Institute of Management. He was a past president of the International Association of Business and Economics Students and an alumnus of USAID in his lifetime. He started working as a trainee manager in Mandilas Limited in 1972 before moving on to establish his private business. Mr. Olowu was a married man. Mr. Olowu was introduced to Rotary by his uncle, late past Rotary International President Jonathan Babatunde Maji Agbe's son. He served meritoriously in various capacities as Rotary President in his Rotary Club of Lagos Central. He later became the District Governor, Rotary District 9110. Ladies and gentlemen, posthumously, we're presenting Mr. Benga Olutayo Olowu, the Imcosa Merit Award 2023. And this is going to be presented by Professor Arigbabu, Abayomi Arigbabu, the Honorable Commissioner for Education.
Science and Technology in Ogun State. Put your hands together Distinguished ladies and gentlemen.
Professor Arigbabu is the first Ijebu man
Oh, God.
to become the Vice Chancellor of the Tai Solarin University of Education, the first University of Education in Nigeria, the third University of Education in Africa.
Put your hands together for him as he comes down here.
Professor Banjo,
With every respect.
our own Banjo, the
Oluwole.
second Ijebu man to become the VC of that school. Prof.
You are welcome, sir.
Alebi Oshu, the plaque.
Imcosa National Awards 2023 presents National Merit Award to late Rotarian Gemiga Olowu in recognition of his proven track records of service to the alma mater, personal accomplishments, and consistent good character as a true ambassador of the college, culture of excellence. This award is presented by Major General Abiodun Role, retired, National President, Imcosa, today, Saturday, October 14, 2023. And I understand it's a posthumous award, and I also join in appreciating the contribution of late Rotarian Gemiga Olowu, who I understand also facilitated a smart classroom to Yebu Muslim College and was on a Rotary assignment to Egypt when the unfortunate happened. May Almighty Allah repose his soul, and may his name continue to linger on and live on. This is part of the signs to say that he will continue to be remembered, and this is one of the things Almighty Allah says we should do when we are on earth, so that we will continue to be remembered for good work. So this award is presented today and is being received on behalf, I believe, members of his set. That is Imcosa 62 set. Congratulations.
Let's put our hands together for this.
Let's put our hands together for them.
Thank you very much. Congratulations to you.
Engineer Icho Bilawal, Elijah Shakirwetu, Engineer Demola Shote, all of the members of Set 62, thank you very much.
And we appreciate the Honorable Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Professor Abayomi Arigbabu, for doing justice to the presentation of that award. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much.
We'll have Engineer
We will have...
Kemi
no, Engineer Icho Bilawal will not do that now. He said he will give us something.
Oh yeah.
What's Gasa saying?
Gasa
saying?
Oh yes, Soro.
Well, on behalf of the set, I've just been advised here to donate 200,000 naira.
Thank you very much, sir.
Treasurer, on behalf of Set 62, 200,000 naira.
200,000 naira. Thank you very much.
For Chief Olowu.
Now let's
Set 62.
Engineer Adeni Kemi Ogunsoya is in the house.
Thank you very much. This set has given us many presidents. Engineer Joe Bilawal, retired General Tunde Adebanjo, past
much.
president of Imcosa. Thank you very much. Engineer Kemi Ogunsoya, set 73, 77.
Let's have him here.
Engineer Adeni Kemi Ogunsoya, set 73, 77.
Let's have him here. Adeni Kemi Ogunsoya. Yes, here comes engineer Adeni Kemi Ogunsoya.
73, 73.
Ẹ jẹ́ wọn ó tètè máa bọ̀ ẹ dákun àròjọ mùsùlùkùn. Ẹ kú lọ́nà fún ẹjọ́ kọjá. Ẹjọ́ kọjá ẹ kú lọ́nà
Set
fún.
73, 77.
Ẹjẹ́ ó tètè máa bọ̀ ọjọ́ tí ń lọ díẹ̀díẹ̀. A fẹ́ lọ rí kásámú. Yes, we have them here. Engineer Adeni Kemi Ogunsoya is very much here.
When you have this set, you have a Giwa, you have a Taiwa Adeniji. We know that it is going to be Obema Sombileni.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run. Aṣíwájú Taiwo Adeniji.
Engineer Adeniji Ogunsoya, Adeniyi Ogunsoya attended Ijebu Muslim College from 1973, graduating in 1977. He studied civil engineering at the Lagos State College of Science and Technology, now upgraded to Lagos State University of Science and Technology, and later the Federal University of Technology, Akure. He holds a Master's of Business Administration degree from the Olabisi Onabanjo University, Agoiwoye. He is a member of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Nigerian Institution of Civil Engineers, Nigerian Institution of Highway and Transportation Engineers, Council of the Regulation of Engineers in Nigeria, current registered engineer. Engineer Okuniyi has over 38 years experience in the practice of engineering. He rose to become the project manager at Lodigam Nigeria Limited, a multinational Italian construction company. He has his best business, a private business, which he manages. His business interest covers engineering, hospitality, and marketing. Engineer Adeniyi is happily married to late Mrs. Molara Ogunsoya and is blessed with children who are doing well in their different fields of endeavor. For your contributions to Imcosa in general, Imcosa 7073 in particular, is my joy to present him for the Imcosa 2023 Merit Award.
Congratulations.
Mr. Salami, congratulations, sir. Mr. Salami.
Engineer Kemi Adeni Ogunsoya.
May I invite...
Let's appreciate Engineer Adeni Kemi Ogunsoya. Please put your hands together for him. He deserves it. Put your hands together. Congratulations, Engineer Kemi Adeni Ogunsoya. The Lord will continue to promote you. In the mighty name of Jesus.
May I invite the national president to please help us do this presentation. Engineer, retired General Role Motts.
The national president.
Hey, the last time I saw you.
The national president, Engineer Role, to please.
General Role, sir, please come and help us do this presentation.
Major General Role retired, but not tired. Alhaji Korede la wà lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí yín ẹ kú òde ìjẹta ìtìjẹrin ẹ tún kú tòní kò ní rẹ̀ yín lágbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run Olódùmarè Alhaji Korede la wà warafannahu makana haliya. Here comes General Rule to do justice to the presentation of this to Engineer Adeni Kemi Ogunsoya. Congratulations to you, sir. And Mrs. Adewumi Akisoya to please get prepared. Abita Lokan.
Go ahead, go ahead. Engineer Adeni Ogunsoya, you have done extremely very well. This merit award is not a surprise. You deserve it. You really deserve it. Because as the most critical period, you turned up and you did what you had to do. We're really proud of you. Thank you very much. On behalf of Imcosa, I humbly present this award to you. So at every Imcosa occasion, you can wear your medallion. And you can come in as a merit awardee. You can vote for anybody. At every occasion of Imcosa, you're one of the privileged. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to you, sir. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations.
Thank you very much, sir. Is it Ashiwaju that is talking on behalf of the set?
Oh, yes. Ashiwaju Taiwo Adeneji.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, Vice President, Chairman, and we are very happy. We actually have 3 of our members that are being honored today. And I think that is a testament to the fact that the 73-77 set is probably going to dethrone the 67-71 set as the new 67-73 set as the new sheriff. We will allow the president to retire before we do that. So we are very happy that our member, Engineer Adeni Ogunsoya, is being given a merit award. Similarly, one of our members, she's a diaspora member, so she's not able to come. Mrs. Sherifa Atulo is also going to be given an award, as well as Otumba Giwa Yusuf. So 3 of our members. We are very happy. We will be making a donation of 100,000 naira for each of our members that is being given award. So we'll start with Engineer Ogunsoya, Mrs. Sheriulo, as well as Otumba Adesoya Yusuf. And I believe Engineer Ogunsoya wants to make a personal donation to Imcosa, and I will give him an opportunity to do so.
Yeah, thank you, Shiwaju. Ijabu Muslim College is a school I have a lot of passion for. Like my children put in that program, it is the school that prepared me to what I am today. I will, with the permission of the MC, I'll put an addendum in my profile there. Between January 1978 and September 1978, I was an auxiliary teacher here in Ijebu Muslim College. I taught physics in Form 3 and general science in Form 2. So it was after I was admitted to Lagos State College of Science and Technology that I left. So as a teacher then, I couldn't sit in the staff room because there were the likes of Baba Balogun, Baba Greek. So for me to sit in the staff room with him was an abomination. Even when I was with some of my friends who are in the lower classes, and they said, Baba Greek is coming, and they took to their heels, I followed them. I had forgotten I was a teacher. So that was the level of discipline that you had in Jabu Muslim College then. So I want to thank Imcosa too, my president, the chairman of this ceremony, my vice president 1 and 2, who have been doing a lot. This award is a call to duty again. It is to spur us to do more. Today, I will make a donation of 2 million naira.
2 million naira. Thank you very much, engineer.
2 million naira from Engineer Kinsoya himself, who was a teacher here briefly. Sorry, Engineer Kinsoya.
Engineer
He was a teacher
Kemi.
before proceeding to the university.
And he used to run after students.
But then, he kept having the fear of Baba Greek.
Forgetting that he was a teacher.
Even when he was a teacher, he didn't remember that he was a teacher. But
Please.
he's also the patron of Imcosa set 89. That is his commitment to Imcosa. Thank you very much.
Let them all remain there while we invite Sherifat Ulo and Giwa Adesanya Yusuf. Giwa Adesanya Yusuf and Sherifat Ulo. Please let all these gentlemen and women remain while those two people invited now join them here for their own presentation of awards.
Ashiwaju, just like you've suggested, I have the instruction of the... Don't go, please.
Don't go, please.
Because at 73 still has another
Otumba
member.
Giwa Adesanya Yusuf. Let's have you here. Boba Shelu of Ijebu Land.
Set 73 should wait behind to receive the medal of Mrs. Zulo.
Sherifat.
Yes.
And Otumba.
Mrs. Zulo. They said should wait behind to receive the... Okay, that is being given to Giwa Adesanya Yusuf.
That is Sherifat Ulo of Maileru.
The other guest of Mrs. Zulo to please come and join them. You are here?
They are all here already.
Oh.
Yes, congratulations.
Mrs. Zulo, all our guests who are here, please come and join. But don't forget, it's the set 73 that has made contribution. If you have contribution, just tell us.
Yes,
don't go back to the table.
Ulo.
On behalf of Set 89, we are donating 50,000 naira for both our matron and our patron, sir.
Set 89, for whom Mrs. Zulo is a matron, 50,000 naira.
50,000 naira.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Otumba Yusuf has also received his own recognition award.
Giwa Adesanya Yusuf, the Boba Shelu of Ijebu Land. Let's have your donation, please. Congratulations to you all.
From Otumba, friends of Otumba,
Giwa
Adesanya Yusuf, his friends have given us 1 million naira.
I trust.
And family, yes. 1 million naira. Yes, thank you. This is this.
Friends 1 million, family 1 million.
Good afternoon, sir. And good afternoon, madam. My name is Dr. Otusonya. I'm representing Mrs. Ulo. I have a list of donations to be presented.
Please, let's listen to that. Please, let's listen to that.
List of donations.
List of donations from Ulo.
From Wale and Fausat Wale Badmos, 100,000 naira.
Wale Badmos, 100,000.
Alaja Modina Shote, 10,000 naira.
10,000 Alaja Shote.
Eta Iyalo Debola Tito, 5,000 naira.
5,000 naira.
Iyabo Aileru, 20,000 naira.
20,000 naira.
Mrs. Yemisi Shubanwa,
Mrs.
10,000 naira.
10,000 naira.
Iyalo de Abiola Okunowo, 25,000 naira.
25,000 naira. Iyalo de.
Mr. and Mrs. Wale Ladejobi, 50,000 naira.
Wale Ladejobi, 50,000 naira.
Mrs. Jumoke Ogumbadejo, 10,000 naira.
Jumoke Ogumbadejo, 10,000 naira.
Bola Dale Otusonya, 25,000 naira.
Bola Dale Otusonya, 25,000 naira.
Mrs. Bola Olisa, 20,000 naira.
Bola Lisa, 20,000.
Yeye Otun Asiwaju Onígbàgbọ́ Kíkẹ́ Bello, 50,000 naira.
Kíkẹ́ Bello, 50,000 naira.
Chief Dayo Adekunle, 100,000 naira.
Chief Dayo Adekunle, 100,000. Sẹ́yìn kọ́lẹ̀.
Alaja Titi Alimi, 20,000 naira.
Alaja Titi Alimi, 20,000 naira.
Mr. Taiwo Lawal, 40,000 naira.
Mr. Taiwo Lawal, 40,000.
Mrs. Toyin Adeleke, 10,000
Toyin
naira.
Adeleke, 10,000 naira.
Mrs. Agnes Akinola, 20,000.
Agnes Akinola, 20,000.
270.25.
Making 270,000.
Mrs. Folaomi, 50,000 naira. Mr. and Mrs. Folaomi, 50,000 naira.
50,000 naira.
Mrs. Foluke Kuku, 24,000 naira. Kehinde Aileru, 10,000 naira. Ajia Kemi Kuku, 20,000 naira. My humble servant and my wife, 50,000 naira. Mr. and Mrs. Nike Ulo, 150,000 naira. Then from Egbebo Bagunte, Obirin Oluiwa, 100,000 naira. Also from our set, 77 sets, 100,000 naira. Total donation is 1,020,000 naira.
1,020,000 naira from Ulo.
Thank you very much. That's what I want to hear. 1,020,000 naira. They're going to help us collect the entire donation. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Now, we go to the next person, and
Sister
that is
Wunmi Akinsoya.
Adewumi
Mrs.
Akinsoya.
Adewumi Akinsoya.
To please step forward now. Adewumi Akinsoya. Let's have the stage, please.
Mrs. Adewumi Akinsoya.
Let's have the stage, please. Let's have the stage. Please, Giwa, let's have the stage, please. Engineer Shote, let's have the stage, please. Please, let's have the stage. Thank you very much. Mrs. Adewumi Akinsoya. Mama Bonta Kwakwa. Àròjọ Musolókun. Bí mo ṣe ń kí gbogbo àwọn ọ̀tọ̀kùlú èèyàn wọn kò sí ń bẹ̀ ìjọ òkun. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin láì sítàgìrì àwọ̀ òlé ewu tẹ́ wà nù léyìí. Gbogbo yín là ń kí pé ẹ ṣeun gan ni. Ẹ̀ńtọ́kàn báyìí. Adewumi Akinsoya. Let's have her here. Let's have her here. Yes, thank you very much. Here comes Mrs. Adewumi Akinsoya, assistant registered nurse. Thank you very much. Alaji Kurede Lawal, Marhaba Halla Wasala. Yes.
Mrs. Akinwumi Adesonya is a seasoned registered nurse, stroke midwife. She was born into the Balogun Ajikberun family of Ijebode. Her parents were Alaja and Alaja Emo Balogun, both of blessed memory. She attended Baptist Union Primary School in Lagos Island before she gained admission to Ijebu Muslim College in 1971. She worked briefly at AJ's Seaward as an accounts clerk between 1977 and 1979, and then attended the School of Nursing in Ijebode between 1979 and 1982. She was subsequently absorbed into the services of Ogun State government. Until 1987, she attended the School of Midwifery between 1985 and 1986. In October 1987, she transferred her services to the Federal Ministry of Health, where she was attached to the Federal Staff's Hospital at 1004 Estate in Victoria Island, Lagos. She worked at various times at Federal Staff Hospital 1004, Ebutemeta, and at the National Arts Theatre, Igomu. She was at the Lagos University Teaching Hospital, Lutz, between 1990 and 1991 for specialized course in peri-operation. She retired from service at the Federal Medical Center, Railway Compound, Ebutemeta, in October 2004. Sister Adewumi, you have served Imcosa at 77 as Vice President. You have also served the Imcosa at the national level in various capacities, and currently you are a member of the Education Trust Fund Committee. Ms. Adewumi Akinsoya is a devout Muslim, a happy mother and grandmother of many children. She was married to Engineer Tunji Akinsoya of blessed memory. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to present this stallion, this beautiful, charming woman, for the Imcosa Merit Award 2023. Thank you very much.
Yes. That is Adewumi Akinsoya. And we have
Mukadam Shehu Ibrahim Jimo to come and present these awards.
Mukadam Shehu, please, let's have you. And we have Mrs. Folashade Tonyo do a kid too here. Mrs. Folashade Tonyo do a kid. Is already here. And Folashade Tonyo do a kid is Sadiq.
Mrs. Odueke is also a member of
the first
the
female
set.
president.
Let's have the presentation for Mrs. Akisoya first.
Yes.
Mukadam is now Shehu. It's no more Mukadam. It's
Shehu.
Shehu. Shehu Ibrahim Jimo. Yes, it's been brought. That's the first Sheruba one. Set 73, 78, 77 now. Is now the new Sheruba one of Imcosa.
Oh, yes. Congratulations, man. Adewumi Akisoya. Congratulations to you. A well-deserved honor.
I am not going to ask on behalf of Set 71 now. Set 71 will make a combined contribution donation for those who are just friends of Mrs. Akisoya, not Imcosa. For those who are just friends, if you are here, please, let's see. Oh, I know sister has taken a list of our donors.
Yes.
Okay, she will tell us. She will tell us. Then we'll do that on Mrs. Odueke now.
Odueke now. Folashade Tonyo Odueke. Omar Sadiq.
Mrs. Akisoya, you want to tell us how much you have in your kitty?
In the mighty name of Jesus.
Akisoya, Ajisebioyo, let her have the microphone. Sister Emma, worry, owó yẹn ni kó sọ̀rọ̀ ńbẹ̀ yẹn.
1 million naira.
1 million naira.
1 million naira.
Mrs.
Yes, thank you very much.
Mrs. Folashade Tonyo Odueke, the same set. Mrs. Folashade Tonyo Odueke, Ni Sadiq is the first female president of Imcosa, set 71. A set of pupils admitted into class 1 in Jebu Muslim College in 1971, and those who joined them in the course of their studies. She is well-seasoned registered nurse stroke midwife and a reputed promoter of education. She is a native of Ekpe, but was born and brought up in Ijebu-Ode. Her father was known as Alhaji S&S, then a more popular medicine seller at Ojudi Oba in Ijebu-Ode. Her mother, Alhaja Sadiq, was a seamstress from Odueshi quarters in Ijebu-Ode. Mrs. Oduoke attended Otubu Memorial Primary School in Ijebu-Ode between 1964 and 1969. At first, she started her secondary education at Molusi College, Ijebu-Igbo, in 1970, and thereafter enrolled into Ijebu Muslim College, Ijebu-Ode, in 1971. She attended the School of Nursing in Ijebu-Ode between 1977 and 1980, and also attended the School of Midwifery at Ikoyi, Lagos, and proceeded to study nursing, administration, and management at the University of Benin. All along, Ms. Oduoke worked for several years under the Lagos State Hospital Management Board until 1996, when she proceeded to the United States of America for another 10 years and came back home to Nigeria. On her return, her penchant for learning made her venture into business of education. She is the founder of the award-winning Sefi International Group of Schools in Ikorodu, and currently the chairperson of National Association of Proprietors of Private Schools in Itamaga ward of Ikorodu in Lagos. Mrs. Oduoke is an athletic, amiable, and modest woman. Married in 1981, she's a loving mother and grandmother.
Let's appreciate.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Mrs. Oduoke.
Congratulations to you, Mrs. Oduoke. Congratulations.
That is the award is going to be presented by Oboli himself, Mr. Oboli. Alhaji Korede Lawal, former past president, member of the 1966 set.
Congratulations to you. And Abdul Fatai Oyedele Esquire to please be getting prepared. Abdul Fattah. Eh?
Yes. I think the citation is already done. So we are presenting this shield as an award and recognition for Mrs. Folashade Toyin Udueke alias S and S. S and X. Congratulations once again.
Thank you very much. Just because of time, set 71 still has.
I have.
Okay.
My friends are here. I think they have a check of 250,000. Hello. Where is Ashiwaji? And this is from me, 100,000.
250,000, 100,000.
This is from the children to the ETF, 100,000.
Set 71 don't go. Set 71 don't go. Let's call Mrs. Bolanle Olufowobi to just quickly receive a recognition award, so that members of the Senate don't have to come back again. Mrs. Bolanle Olufowobi. Mrs. Bolanle Olufowobi, is she here? I don't think.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Fatai Abdul Fatai Oyedele Esquire.
Abdul Fatai Oyedele Esquire, let's have you here. And so let's have the stage, please. Let's have the stage. Thank you very much. Odueke and Akisana, thank you very much. Quickly, photographers. Let's have the stage, please.
Is Mrs. Olufobi here? She's here already. Please let's give Mrs. Olufobi a recognition award.
Olufobi is already here. Guests of Olufobi to please come and join them here.
Engineer Kayode Short to come and do the presentation. Omo area father.
Olufobi, please.
Engineer Kayode Short, please. No, citation. Full recognition, citation. Recognition award to be given to Mrs. Olufowobi.
Yes,
Engineer Kayode Short to do that. No citation for merit for recognition. That is the difference. When you have a merit award, your citation is read. When you have recognition, there is no citation.
Congratulations, Olufowobi. Congratulations.
Mrs. Akinsoya's donors, friends and associates, Olasoni, 150,000.
150,000.
Mr. Adeni Balogun, 50,000. Dayo Boluro, 50,000. Fatai Ogumba Dejo, 50,000. Dolapo Akerele, 50,000. Lekon Ajia, 20,000. Alaja Rishi Balogun, 10,000. Engineer
Miss Alhaja
Adekoya, 10,000.
It's my pleasure to hand this over to you. Your National Recognition Award for the services you are rendering, and will still continue to render to the Old Student Association. Congratulations, more blessings.
Mrs. Akinsoya's. No, we can have the donation from Mrs. Olufowobi. Ajisebioyo. Please give her the microphone, let her announce.
Mrs. Olufowobi, we want to hear you speak.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. 100,000 from us. Thank you.
Atakbir. The list of donors from Mrs. Akinsoya. Sukomi Dele 50,000. Johnson Olubanwo 100,000. Akitabi Adun Rufai 100,000. Honorable Larry Odubote 50,000.
Please, let's have Abdul Fatai, please.
Senator Benga Kaka 25,000. Tunde Emilola Gaza 25,000. Abisola Akinsoya 100,000. Ibrahim Jimo 25,000. Christopher Ogunle 5,000. Otumba Boyega Shoye 30,000.
Thank you. Put your hands together for them now.
Mosun Shorter 20,000.
Oh God.
They said 10,000. Alhaji Korede Lawal, 20,000.
Let's have
everything
Abdul Fatai
totally
Oyedele.
1 million naira.
After that, please start coming. Abdul Fatai
Mr. Kola
Oyedele.
Adekoya Jaku, 69.
Marihaba.
5,000 naira. Thank you very much.
Let's have his friends and relatives.
I should be standing with Fatai.
Go and stand with you and let me read the
This
citation
one na
from
my
here.
mentee, but don't grow past me. Oh.
Abdul Fatai Oyedele.
My aburo, my mentee,
And
but he don't grow. This one don't become a Kene Dilishuku. You know, you have young shall grow boss. Then when you say Kene Dilishuku, that one a papa of them all. Engineer Chobi Lawal, are you still here, sir? Fatai, it's my pleasure to read your citation.
Go ahead now.
And I feel so glad to read your citation. Fatai Oyedele was born on the 17th day of November 1984 in Ijebu-Ode. He started the primary education at Muslim Primary School, Ejiri Road, Ijebu-Ode. Between 1989 and 1995, he attended Ijebu Muslim College between 1995 and 2001. After his secondary education, he was admitted at the Moshood Abiola Polytechnic at Belkuta, where he bagged both the National Diploma and Higher National Diploma in Mass Communication in 2006. Abdul Fatai had his National Youth Corps service at the prestigious NTA Television College in just between 2007 and 2008. In his quest for acquisition of knowledge and love for the law profession, he proceeded to the Olabisi Onabanjo University, where he bagged his LLB Honors Law degree in 2015, called to the bar in 2016. Abdul Fatai has been a practicing lawyer for almost 7 years, and his experience is cut across the interesting practice areas of regulatory compliance, due diligence, criminal law, family law, constitutional matters, company secretariat, property, oil and gas, taxation, and election petitions. Fatai, election petition. Now, wow. You know what that means. When a lawyer steps into the court for election petition, you know what that means. Alhamdulillah. Fatai has prepared and argued briefs on innovation cases before the trial and appellate courts in Nigeria. Is a versatile lawyer with an in-depth knowledge of the practice of law in all hierarchies of courts in Nigeria. He has represented a number of private, governmental, and non-governmental clients in several matters with a couple of interest appellate decisions to his credit. Abdul Fatai Oyedele is one of the foundation partners of Vantage Attorneys, a full-service commercial and litigation law firm that provides timely and solution-driven service to its clients across key markets, both in and outside Nigeria. As a member of the Chartered Institute of Arbitrators, UK, and a member of the Nigerian Bar Association and the International Bar Association, is equally a member of the Litigation and Arbitration Committee of the International Bar Association. He has served as a researcher to the arbitral tribunal at the International Court of Arbitration of the International Chamber of Commerce, Paris, France. He recently completed a diploma in international commercial arbitration at the University of Oxford, United Kingdom. Abdul Fatai Oyedele is happily married to Dr. Umukhairi Abiola Musa Oyedele, and the marriage is blessed with 2 lovely children. Ẹ jẹ́ agbọ́lọ́run tóbi o.
Allahu akbar kabira.
Ẹ jẹ́ kọ́ ọmọdé kó wa o. Ẹ jẹ́ kọ́ ọmọdé kó wa. Jòjòló. Ọmọdé kéré jòjòló àwọn lọ́rẹ́ Elédùmarè. Ẹ jẹ́ kọ́ ọmọdé kó wa. Who is giving this award? It's just my pleasure, sir, to call Engineer Chobi Lawal once again to come and present this award to this pride of Ijebu Muslim College. A devout Muslim.
Once again, you are
an alpha to the core.
Allah Akbar.
An alpha to the core.
MashaAllah.
A good Muslim.
Allah Akbar.
A good Muslim.
Jazakum
And in all this, Abdul Fattah is a very humble, very humble man. I cannot but call any other person other than Engineer H.O.B. Lawal to present. Abdul Fattah, he didn't want it announced. He had contributed 1 million naira to the Education Committee Trust Fund. He has also contributed something, but he has said we should not announce. But don't worry, that is also in the 7 digits. Eja Agbolon Tobi.
Baba wa H.O.B. Lawal, wọ́n ti wà ń bẹ̀. Kí Vice Chancellor Taisola University of Education kó máa múra lẹ̀.
The Honorable President of Imcosa and the distinguished members of the L table, fellow members of Imcosa, I consider it an honor and privilege to present this award to my mentee, my brother, Al-Haj Abdul Fattah Oyedele. It is a National Merit Award of Imcosa, duly issued and signed by the President of Imcosa himself on the occasion of Imcosa Day 2023 award. So my dear mentee and brother, Barrister Abdul Fattah Oyedele, please accept my congratulations.
Congratulations to you, Abdul Fattah. Warafa nauma kana haliya. Ẹ pàtẹ́wọ́ tó nílẹ̀ fún Abdul Fattah yìí dáadáa. Alálùbáríkà ọmọ. Àánú Ọlọ́run, ààbò Ọlọ́run kò ní fi ọ́ sílẹ̀ nígbà kankan.
Òun mo fi mi ṣọmọ gẹ́gẹ́ tèmi èmi o. Òun mo fi mi ṣọmọ gẹ́gẹ́ tèmi èmi. Tíṣù ọmọ bá jìnnà tó jìnnà kò má má jó wà lẹ́nu o.
Báyà ọmọ bá wọlé ó ti wọlé.
Musili, you are part of his story. Kò má má jó wà lẹ́nu o. Òun wà fi mi ṣọmọ gẹ́gẹ́. Tiwa ewa. Òun wá fi mi ṣọmọ gẹ́gẹ́. Tiwa ewa o. Òun wá fi mi ṣọ. Let me be part of it. I'm part of his story. Tíṣù ọmọ bá jìnnà tó jìnnà kò má má jò.
Báyà ọmọ bá wọlé ó ti wọlé kò tí ẹ jó wá lẹ́nu.
Fattah has made a contribution. But he has said not to be announced.
NTA.
Because we will all shout and shout and shout. Atakbir.
Allahu Akbar kabir.
This is your mentee. Is your son. I want you to make something on his behalf. Make a contribution. Has made 100,000 on his behalf. And Fattah, on your behalf, I'm also contributing 50,000 naira.
Allahu Akbar.
Atakbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Atakbir.
Allahu Akbar.
My in-law, Lukman Salami, has donated 100,000 naira.
Allahu Akbar.
And he has transferred it to the account.
That's good. Thank you very much.
And in addition, let me quickly, I'm happy today, seriously overwhelmed. The fact that this is happening and I've been decorated by my mentor, the first person on earth who empowered me while I was growing up, Engineer H.O.B. Lawal. Since 2009, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. When Mukaddam, Sheikh Alhaji Ibrahim Jimo called me the other time and challenged me that Abdul Fattah, the Imcosa Education Trust Fund, I want so amount from you. I told him I was not going to do that. I would double it. And Alhamdulillah, it has been done, even though I wouldn't like it to be announced.
Okay.
And I've also met him again too, that for this award, I've pledged a humble sum, which I would not also like to be announced. So inshallah, it will be redeemed by the grace of God. I thank the Imcosa family. I thank my uncle Emilola Tunde Gazal. He told me and he challenged me when I came today that Abdul Fattah, you should be doing this today because we started it together. Uncle Olawale, Barrister Olawale Ajia, they mentored me, and at one of the Imcosa day, Uncle Gazal told me, Abdul Fattah, you are the one that will anchor this program. Uncle Gazal was not available. I went to his house a day before Imcosa day. He taught me everything, right from the way you are going to recognize the elders. Don't make mistake because they will chastise you. And alhamdulillah, the mentorship, it has grown in us. They taught us that discipline. They instilled commitment in us. They taught us how to give back to our alma mater.
Thank you very much.
We are doing this to our alma mater, and we are doing this to Allah.
Thank you very much.
I congratulate my colleagues, my esteemed, distinguished colleagues. They were the one who nominated me. They did not even tell me, because if they had told me, they knew that I was not going to support it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I thank you once
Let's
again.
appreciate Abdul Fattah. Thank you very much.
I thank my mother, who has always been there for me. I thank you very much. This is for you. This is not for me.
Congratulations to you. Thank you very much.
This is for all my set members. Jazakumullahu khairan.
Wahayakum. Thank you very much. Let's have Professor Oluwole Banjo now.
You
Thank
still
you
don't
very
want
much.
me to announce.
Thank you very much.
Rasulullah said if you do it, it's not bad. Atakbir.
Allahu Akbar. Thank you very much.
Jazakumullah khairan.
Let's have the stage,
Thank
and
you
we
very
are
much.
we are
Thank you
calling
very
on
much.
Professor
Thank you very
Oluwole Banjo to please step forward here. Please, let's have the stage. Let's have the stage. Let's have the stage.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much. Abdul Fattah.
Professor Oluwole Banjo.
Let's have you here.
Set 75. Sorry, 76. Capi, where are you? Commissioner Akpakpa ma join the
What a rare privilege for me this afternoon to read the citation of that prolific professor, Oluwole Banjo, the Vice Chancellor, Taisola and University of Education.
Oh, yeah.
The Honorable Commissioner, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, standing before us this afternoon, we have, please, okay, we are waiting for the Honorable Commissioner. Let's have the Honorable Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology here. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Professor Oluwole Banjo was born just more than 5 decades ago to the family of Alhaji Ayola Banjo of Oru Ijebu, Ogun State. He attended the Ijebu Muslim College Ijebu, after which he bagged a Bachelor of Greek Animal Production at Ogun State University, now Olabisi Onabanjo University at Goewe, Ogun State, precisely in 1987. He also obtained a Master of Science in Animal Science in 1989, Master of Personnel Psychology in 1999, and Doctor of Philosophy in Wildlife and Ecotourism Management in 2004. All from the University of Ibadan, Oyo State. He also obtained a postgraduate diploma in education from Olabisi Onabanjo University at Goewe in 2004 and a master degree in Wildlife and Ecotourism Management from the University of Ibadan, precisely in 2014. He deserves applaud here, please. He began his career as an academia in 1990 as lecturer 2 at the former Taisolani College of Education, which later became university in 2005. I was appointed a professor in the year 2012. Oluwole Banjo is the 5th substantive and 2nd indigenous vice chancellor of Taisolani University of Education. Professor Banjo has held numerous administrative responsibilities, including acting vice chancellor, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Dean, College of Vocational and Technological Education, Dean, College of Science and Information Technology, and member of various boards, amongst others, in the university. Appreciate it. Professor Banjo is a member of many learned societies, namely, member, Nigeria Society of Animal Production, member, Ecotourism Society of Nigeria, and others. He has over 60 publications in learned journals, chapters in books, published books, and conference proceedings. Professor Banjo is a specialist in wildlife, resource conservation, and ecotourism management. He's a fellow of many professional bodies, such as Wildlife Society of Nigeria, FISON, Agricultural Society of Nigeria, FASIN, among others. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, here standing before you this afternoon, Professor Oluwole Banjo is a devoted Muslim and happily married with promising children. I hereby recommend him and I present him for this meritorious award. And the presentation, justice to be done to that by the Honorable Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology in Ogun State, our own Professor Abayomi Aregbabusa.
Congratulations, Vice Chancellor, Professor Banjo.
Imcosa National Merit Award 2023 presents National Merit Award to Professor Oluwole Banjo in recognition of your proven track records of service to the alma mater, personal accomplishments, and consistent good character as a true ambassador of the college's culture of excellence. Presented by Major General Abiodun Rule, retired, National President of Imcosa, dated this date, Saturday, October 14, 2023. Congratulations. So in addition, congratulations.
Congratulations to you. Now, Professor Oluwole Banjo, your response, your donation, everything.
Well, thank you very much, the MC. I'm very happy for this honor. And I want to thank the organizer of this event. And at the same time, I want to thank my predecessor and now the Honorable Commissioner for Education in Ogun State, Professor Abayomi Aregbabu. Well, we talked just yesterday night, and I didn't know that he will be present here, you know, despite all, schedule of duty that he has. I want to thank my set because if they have not nominated me, I will not be here to be awarded this honor. I want to thank you very much. I love Ijebu Muslim College, and I love Imcosa. And I want to say that we should all gather together almost every time like this to celebrate ourselves. I want to say Muslim College Student Association is one of the best in Ogun State, if not the best. Because the Honorary Commissioner even can testify to this. Yes. I want to thank all the president and all Imcosa sets. You are doing wonderfully well. God bless you all. God bless everyone. Thank you very much. Well, I think my set will, on behalf of my family, I would like to donate 100,000. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Oluwole. 100,000 naira. Professor Oluwole.
Well, there's
Banjo,
one
thank you very
gentleman
much.
here. Prof.
I want,
Prof.
That
there's
one
one
B.
gentleman here hiding.
This is
He won't say anything. Very
Alaji
famous
Banjo.
scholar
This is
in those
a donation
days.
from him.
Mr. Banjo, can you show your face?
And this is
Can you show your face?
Ogunleye
He's hiding.
from
I know
Ogunleye.
your
Yes.
brother. Very
Let's have
famous
it. Let's
scholar
have
in
it.
those
This
days.
is
So I want to hear
Dr.
from you.
Dr. Malik, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And this is not to be announced for Oluwole Banjo. Thank you very much. Now, thank you very much, sir. Let's have comrade. Citing. Set 76. 100,000. Set 76. 100,000. Please note. Giwa Oseni. 100,000. Please note. Thank you very much. Giwa Muta Oseni. 100,000. Yes, sir.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is for record. One of our past presidents, Engineer Eshobi Lawal,
Engineer Akilode,
is donating on behalf of the following awardees.
Comrade Mogaji Rahman, to please step forward. Yeah.
Yeah. On behalf of Engineer Eshobi Lawal, for Abdul Fatai Oyedele, he is supporting with 50,000 naira. Mrs. Shade Odueke is also supporting with 50,000 naira. Mrs. Wumi Akisoya is also supporting with 50,000 naira. This is from Engineer Eshobi Lawal. For Engineer Ogusoya is also supporting with 50,000 naira. And also for late Olowu is also supporting with 50,000 naira, making a total of 250,000 naira from Engineer Eshobi Lawal. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Please, no, please, let me take it.
Now let's have Kilaburu here. Comrade Mogaji.
Comrade Abdurrahman Mogaji. Comrade Rahman.
Comrade Abdurrahman Mogaji, to please step forward. Let's have you, Mogaji.
We are waiting on you.
Comrade Mogaji,
Comrade
please.
Mogaji, members of his set, and all his supporters. Comrade Comrade Rahman Titi Layo Mogaji is here. We are waiting for his members of state and every other well-wishers. And I would expect the National Assistant Secretary to be counted. Okay. May I use this medium to plead with them, Engineer Adeniyi Ogusoya, to please exercise some patience. Your award to the best mathematics students in Ogun State is pending, and we want you to be around when it is being presented to that pride of Ijebu Muslim College. Professor Fola Shade Sulaiman will present Comrade Mogaji's award. Citation of Comrade Mogaji Rahman Titilayo. Comrade Mogaji Rahman Titilayo, the illustrious son of the soil, was born 38th of April at the expiry of renowned 70s. He attended Muslim primary school, Eti Tale, Ijebu-Ode, between 1985 and 1990. As an academic pundit, he gained admission to Ijebu Muslim College, Ijebu-Ode, in 1991 and completed his secondary education in 1996. He proceeded to Kwara State College of Education, Ilorin, in year 2000, where he obtained his Nigeria Certificate in Education in year 2003. From there, Comrade Mogaji, due to his insatiable passion for education, proceeded to the University of Ado-Ekiti in 2010, where he bagged the Bachelor of Education in Social Sciences. He taught in different private schools in Ijebu-Ode. Comrade Mogaji joined the Lagos State Teaching Service Commission, TESCOM, in the year 2007, where he has risen to the position of a principal education officer. Furthermore, he joined the professional bodies of the teaching profession, the Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria, and the Nigeria Union of Teachers in the year 2009. As a member of the Nigeria Union of Teachers, they note that you cannot crack. He was elected examiner of accounts in 2017 through 2021. Incumbently, he is the assistant secretary, co-chauffeur branch. This co-chauffeur branch of NUT, this he got appointed into in year 2021, where he earned the title Comrade. Also, Comrade Rahman Titilayo Mogaji has been with his alma mater for over 2 decades. Having contributed immensely to his set, the 91-96 set, where he has served in different executive positions, he was hereby based on his track record, nominated by his set to be represented at the national body of Imcosa, where he contested and got elected as the National Assistant General Secretary in year 2015 through year 2019. In 2019, he was elected as the SET's president until year 2021, and also as the National General Secretary of Imcosa between 2019 to date, a position he has occupied till now. Being a man, he also is in the office of the Board of Trustees of Imcosa as the secretary between 2019 to 2021. Being a man who believes in contributing to the development of any community where he finds himself, at the community level, Comrade Rahman Titilayo Mogaji was the chairman, Community Development Association, CDA, Enyogbe, Adamo, Ikorodu, between 2018 and year 2020. Comrade Rahman Titilayo Mogaji is happily married and blessed with loving children. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Comrade Abdurrahman Titilayo Mogaji. Thank you.
Congratulations to you.
The guest lecturer to please step forward to present his award to him. Thank you, Professor
Folashade Sulaiman.
Folashade Sulaiman.
Imcosa National Awards for 2023 presents National Merit Award for Mr. Rahman Titilayo Mogaji in recognition of your proven track records of service to the alma mater, personal accomplishment, and consistent good character as a true ambassador of the college's culture of excellence. Presented by Major General Abiodun Roli, retired, National President, Imcosa, dated this day, Saturday, October 14, 2023.
The next awardee. All right. So, for that set, we have a recognition award for Mr. Hazan Damilola Ismail. Mr. Hazan Damilola Ismail is still of set 9196. Professor
Imcosa National Awards for 2023 presents to National Recognition Award to Mr. Hazan Damilola Ismail in recognition of your proven track records of service to the alma mater, personal accomplishments, and consistent good character as a true ambassador of the college's culture of excellence. It is presented to you today by Major General Abiodun Roli, retired, National President for Imcosa. Today, Saturday, 14th October, 2023.
Congratulations to you, Damilola Hassan. Now let's have Dr. Mohammed Mustafa Leki. Dr. Mohammed Mustafa Leki. Let's listen to their donation there first. Damilola Hassan. Help give him the microphone, please.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I pledge the sum of 50,000 naira.
50,000 naira. That is what? That is Abdul Rahman. Thank you. 50,000 naira. Yes. Damilola Hassan, go.
I also pledge the same thing, 50,000 naira.
50,000 naira from Damilola Hassan. Their friends and well-wishers, go.
On behalf of Imcosa Set 9196, on behalf of Imcosa Set 9196, we donate 200,000.
Set 91, 92, 200,000 naira.
96, 91, 96.
91, 96.
200,000.
200,000 naira. God bless you. Say encore. set 9196, 200,000 naira. Ọlọ́run fà yín lọ́wọ́ sókè. Ní gbúrò láàbísí kankan nù yín. Ọlá hawla wala quwwata. Let's have the representative of Dr. Mustafa Mohammed Lekki. Is already here. Let's have the stage, please. Let's have the stage, please. Please, let's have the stage. Quickly, quickly, let's have the stage, please. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, the representative of Dr. Mohammed Mustafa Lekki. Thank you, please. Let's have the stage here. Step forward, sir. Over to you, First VP.
Mr. President, Honorable Commissioner, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, citation for Dr. Mustafa Lekki, set 67. Dr. Mustafa Lekki is a technologist, stroke data scientist, and information system manager. He is a specialist in program and project design, monitoring, and evaluation. Dr. Lekki was a member of the APC Presidential Campaign Council. In terms of work and experience, Dr. Lekki is a member, Universal Healthcare Coverage Forum 2023. He was the National Commissioner, Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, between 2015 to 2020. He was the Executive Secretary for Health Reform Foundation of Nigeria. Dr. Lekki was the chair, Nigerian Health Sector Reform Coalition. Dr. Lekki was responsible for the establishment of the National Health Management Information System and implementation of the HSF project. He was a director, Federal Ministry of Health, Department of Health Policy, Planning and Research. Dr. Lekki was the Executive Secretary, NHIS, that is the National Health Insurance Scheme, between 2005 and July 2006. Dr. Lekki undertook his national service with the National Population Commission in Lagos. In terms of his achievements, Dr. Lekki successfully supervised off-cycle election in a number of states in the Federation. He also delivered a successful World Bank health sector project across all states in Nigeria. Dr. Lekki was a member of a 3-person team that drafted the National Health Act that was passed in December 2014. He was the Chief Executive Officer of NHIS, who started the National Health Insurance Scheme in June 2005. Dr. Lekki led the Nigerian health sector reform, the Nigerian Health Reform Program of the Federal Ministry of Health between 2003 and 2007. He established the ongoing National Health Management Information System for Nigeria, for the Nigerian health sector, since 1996. Dr. Lekki is a fellow of the Institute of Consultants and Chartered Management Consultants. He is a research associate. He was a research associate of the Harvard University, USA, and also a fellow of the MacArthur Foundation, postdoctoral research fellow of the Harvard University in the United States. Dr. Lekki obtained his PhD program in demography with specialization in health demography from the University of California, Berkeley, USA. He obtained his master's degree with double major in planning and demography in the year 1981 from the University of California, Department of City and Regional Planning. Dr. Lekki obtained his Bachelor's of Science degree in planning from the Iowa State University.
Let's put our hands together for Dr. Mohammed Mustafa.
In June 1979, he was an undergraduate student of the University of Ibadan. Prior to that, Dr. Lekki was admitted to Muslim College in 1967 and is a member of the 67-73 set. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, and here is represented Dr. Mohammed Mustafa Lekki, here represented by Alhaji Ibrahim Jimo.
Put your hands together for him. Dr. Mohammed Mustafa Lekki, represented by Dr. Jimo. And to do justice to the presentation,
may I just call on
is
Senator Adegbenga Kaka. Senator Adegbenga Kaka, please come
Baba,
forward.
Senator Alhaji Shefiu Adegbenga Kaka Odueke, to please do justice to the presentation of this award to Dr. Mohammed Mustafa Lekki, Dr. Sonia Job, Crescent Hospital once again. I keep on recognizing and appreciating you. One, two.
The chairman of the occasion, our dear president of Imcosa, and all my seniors and juniors alike, it is my honor and privilege to present this national award to
Sekinat Bakari, please
a
get
senior
ready.
of mine, Senior Mustafa Lekki, a member of the National Electoral Commission. So, to be received by another senior of mine, Alhaji Ibrahim Jimo. On behalf of Ijebu Muslim College of Students Association, Imcosa, National Award 2023 is hereby presented to Dr. Mohammed Mustafa Leki for his contribution to the development of the institution. Congratulations. Okay.
Congratulations to you. Someone, please, someone other. Camera, let's have you. Congratulations to you. And the next person
Sekinat Bakari.
is Sekinat Bakari. That is the next person. Okay, want to give her special recognition. Sekinat.
Mr. Chairman, National President, and past presidents here present, ladies and gentlemen, for unavoidable reasons, Dr. Mohammed Mustafa Leki could not be here today as he has to travel outside the country on official assignments. That's why I'm representing him, and on his behalf, he has given me the mandate to pledge the sum of 250,000 naira towards Imcosa.
A sum of 250,000 naira pledge from Dr. Mohammed Mustafa.
In addition, I'm making a personal donation of 100,000 naira.
Alaji Jimo, 100,000 naira.
Mr. Lekun Ajia, 50,000 naira.
Sekun Ajia, 50,000 naira.
Imcosa, 67,100,000 naira.
Imcosa, 67,100,000.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Engineer Niyo Dusoya. Engineer Niyo Gunsoya. Abi?
Thank you, sirs and ma'ams, ladies and gentlemen. Here before us is one of our students. She is the current head girl of this illustrious school. She went for a competition.
Please, let us look up and see what's happening here.
She went for a competition in mathematics.
Oh, God.
Organized by the Council of Surveyors in Nigeria.
Allah.
And she became first. She came first in the competition in Ogun State.
A round of applause for that.
For her brilliant effort, Engineer Adeniyi Ogunsanya has awarded her a on behalf of Imcosa, has awarded her a 100,000 naira cash.
100,000 naira cash
The
from
award is
Soya.
presented by the first Vice President,
Allah Akbar.
first Vice National President, Otumba Wale Salami. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Ms. Bakari. Congratulations.
Congratulations, our very beautiful girl.
Congratulations. We are proud of you. Imcosa is proud of you. Your school is very proud of you.
A royal ambassador of Imcosa.
You are an ambassador. You are well. Miss Bakari.
Miss Bakari Rafiat. Sekinat.
Miss
Sekinat Bakari.
We are all proud of you.
Success will continue to smile at you.
We are all proud of you.
Masha Allah bi kudratullah. Thank you very much. In the next couple of months and years, we shall be adding your names in the universities. Dr. Sonia Job now. Kò rí mi. Dr. Sonia Job, please. Let's have Dr. Sonia Job. Let's have Dr. Sonia Job, please. Dr. Sonia Job, please. Let's have Dr. Joseph Olusonya Job. Ọmọ Obelu Etumora. Ọmọ Amurowo. Ọmọ Adagibi ẹni ń dasu. Ọmọ Alugi Bambangbeta. Ọmọ Jẹ̀ngbẹ́rẹ́gẹ̀dẹ̀ ọmọ Sebi Ọ̀lẹ́kọ̀lẹ́. Ọmọ Jàǹdùlókè Súré. Ọmọ Olíwòrò Gíjàn. Ọmọ àgbà mẹ́ta ìkéré rẹ̀ mẹ́fà. Ọmọ àgbà náà yàrá ìkéré rẹ̀ nódó ẹ̀gbọ́. Ẹni máa lò ń ti wòrò wa. Dr. Joseph Olusonya Job. Àná mi dáadáa. The National President, the Honorable Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, our home prolific Professor Abayomi Aregwabo, standing before us this afternoon is Dr. Joseph Olusonya Job, who was educated at Ijebu Muslim College, Ijebu-Ode, and is an active member of class set 1966-1772. Joseph Olusonya Job studied medicine at the University of Ibadan. He is a veteran medical practitioner of over 30 years. He started his general medical practice in 1981. His zeal to care for the sick, the needy, the helpless, and the poor led him to establish a 10-bed private hospital in 1987 at Ibadan, named the Crescent Hospital. He ventured into volunteer medical service on the platform of the Commonwealth Organization in December 2004 and worked on the disaster management team post South Asia tsunami that ravaged the island of Maldives in the same year. Dr. Joseph Olusonya Job's contribution resulted in his recognition and a guest of the Queen of England to the Commonwealth Day celebration in March 2006, held at the Marlborough House, London. Dr. Joseph Olusonya Job has acquired numerous hands-on skills in patient management across varied socio-cultural settings through formal and informal experiences and positioned to provide healthcare delivery services in a transparent manner, putting patients' needs first. He has worked at strata of health care delivery in Nigeria to include private and public medicine, as well as managed corporate Medicare accounts under NHIS scheme in Nigeria. I put it across to you, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, that Dr. Job is adept at administering corporates with Medicare packages. For this and several many more achievements, I hereby present him for this meritorious award. Put your hands together for Dr. Joseph Olusonya Job. And to do justice to the presentation of this award is Mrs. Shade Odueke. Congratulations, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Yes, on behalf of Imcosa National, we hereby present you with this recognition award for all your services. We appreciate it.
Congratulations to you, Dr. Joseph Sonya Job.
Thank you, sir.
I want to get out of my kingdom.
My father was a teacher here.
Oh, the father, Baba, was a teacher here. Baba Job was a teacher here. He taught these people here, his father. He taught all of you. He taught Odueke too. Yes. Your response and your donation, sir.
It's with great pleasure and really honored and humbled to receive this award. I'm so proud of my class set, the 66, 70, 72 set. For the comradeship we've offered ourselves in the last 57 years of our starting from one in this great school. We pray to the Almighty God for continuous sustenance of the academic excellence we met in this school, and the grace of the Almighty God on all those who have contributed in sustaining the development. I remember our principal of blessed memory, Alaji Ambaliu Olanrewaju Sonny. He contributed immensely in molding the students of this great school. May his soul continue to rest in peace. I remember my father, who started teaching here the year I joined the 66 set in 1967. He was my teacher and the teacher to all of us standing here. He taught us English and literature. May his soul and the soul of the faithful departed rest in peace. I hereby pledge a sum of 50,000 on behalf of myself and my family. Thank you very much.
They said 60.
Well, 66 stroke 72 said, in support of Dr. Joseph Olusanya Job, is donating a sum of 50,000 naira to support him. Thank you.
50,000 naira. Any other one? Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you very much. The Obolis, Dr. Bello, Dr. Job, Abalebi Oshu, all of you. We thank all of you. Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Okusi, thank you very much, sir. Sex 66. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are going to pause now and we'll listen to the Honorable Commissioner for Education give his remarks, and after that we'll continue with the award presentation. It's my pleasure to invite this professor of mathematics, the first Ijebu citizen to be Vice Chancellor of the University of Education, Tertiary University of Education, first University of Education in Nigeria, the third in Africa, Professor Abayomi Arigbabu, to give his remarks. Please let's listen with rapt attention.
Let's appreciate him. Let's appreciate him. Put your hands together for him. The Honorable Commissioner, sir.
The National President of Imcosa, retired engineer Colonel Rowley. For the sake of time and also because protocols have been established before, please let me stand by already established protocols. I want to say that it is indeed a great pleasure for me to be here this afternoon to be part of this award, the Merit Award ceremony. I would say that the Yoruba adage that says yini yini ki aleshe umi. I think that is actually what the national body has actually followed to do this. It is very important to appreciate excellence. It is very important to appreciate those who give back to the school. It is important to appreciate whoever contributes, no matter how small, to the growth and development of any society, and in this case, Ijebu Muslim College. Ijebu Muslim College Old Student Association have followed with keen interest what the association has been doing in support of the school. On one occasion I was there and I was shown some set of tables and chairs that were donated to the school by the old students. These are chairs that probably you will not find that type of chair in any school in Nigeria. Probably you find them in America. Same thing, this all where we are holding this event today, single-handedly built by one of those students. I was told about the smart classroom donated by one of the old students who facilitated that anyway. And a number of other things that we do have record of this also in the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology. For me, we are really impressed about this contribution being made by the old students, and we want to implore you to continue in that spirit, because there is nowhere in the world where government alone can bear the cost of education. The government of His Excellency Prince Dr. Dapo Abiodun CON came into office in 2019 and was not happy about the state of things. Because of that, he declared emergency in the education sector. And that led to a number of things, a lot of transformation. Today, we hear about yellow roof revolution, not only in the education sector, but in all sectors of our state development. We embarked on what we call the Ogun State Education Revitalization Agenda, which is actually aimed at turning around the entire education sector in Ogun State. That particular agenda is based on 6 pillars. The first pillar has to do with curriculum, engineering and re-engineering, making the curriculum more learner-centered and more involving and more of creativity. The second pillar has to do with management, and that has also led to the digitalization in the area of management of school records, of facilities, human and material resources. The third pillar has to do with technology integration into education, which has made us to totally digitalize to the extent that even learners' report sheets today in Ogun State is electronic through the electronic dossier. Teachers no longer mark attendance through the paper attendance register, but now we do what we call electronic register. Today, Ogun State is the first state to introduce what we call the learner identification number through which all learners in the state have their unique numbers, which makes it possible for us to know all learners in any government or private school that is approved by government. The implication of this is that we will not have a situation whereby our schools are turned into success centers, which are only used during SSC examination. Today, Ijebu Muslim College is one of the schools. I'm actually struggling to talk to you, and I don't know whether I should drop the mic, because it seems as if we are not paying attention. So can I have your attention, please?
Please, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Commissioner of Education, Science and Technology is on his 2 feet. Please, let's give him rapt attention. Let's listen to him. He's trying to chip in some certain things that we need to know about the governance of Ogun State as far as education is concerned. Please, let's listen perfectly well. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ariwo pọ̀ lẹ́yìn ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fi ọlá fún ẹni tí ọlá ṣe ti ẹ jọ̀ọ́. The Honorable Commissioner, sir.
Thank you, sir. So, the Ijebu Muslim College is one of the 42 schools in Ogun State that we call flagship schools. And it is one of those schools that you cannot just enter without proper screening and attainment of certain scores before you enter. Other schools, because of what we call placement of learners from primary school to secondary school, and according to a universal basic education law, all primary school learners from primary 6 will have to be placed in secondary schools. But Ijebu Muslim College is not one of those schools where you just put learners anyhow. There are 42 of those schools in Ogun State, and your school is one of them. If you remember this year, there was hues and cries about the cutoff point of Ijebu Muslim College. In fact, the cutoff point of Ijebu Muslim College was the highest in Ijebu land, and possibly the highest in Ogun State. It's one of the steps we are taking to reposition Ijebu Muslim College. If all students are doing a lot, we also need to support you to make sure whatever investment you are making should show. Government is making investment in education. Your student is also supporting. We want that to show. I have just mentioned technology integration into education, which is the top pillar. The 4th pillar has to do with funding. And very soon, we'll be inviting you to come to Abeokuta along with other stakeholders in education, where we will have the education summit, which will lead to the launch of education trust fund, which is a special fund for education in such a way that our schools will get better attention. What we want to do in Ogun State is what no other states have done, by ensuring that annually we can allocate money to every school in Ogun State and say this is for development and this is for maintenance and this is for maybe construction and so on and so forth. Very soon you will be invited. The fifth pillar has to do with infrastructure, and we have started that with the construction of over 1,000 projects between 2019 up to last year. Now we have commenced another set of construction in schools, which will touch all those schools that were not touched during the first phase. Apart from that, we continue to supply furniture to schools. We have supplied over 25,000. In fact, at the beginning of this session, we had to quickly send some tables and chairs to Ijebu Muslim College when we learned that they needed some tables and chairs, particularly in the junior school. But I want to assure you that very soon, your school, because it is one of the flagship schools, will be one of the schools that will benefit from the smart classrooms that we want to build in the 42 flagship schools in Ogun State. those smart classrooms will actually be equipped with computers, and we are going to have smart television, which could be used in place of even maybe screens like this and projectors. Because we find that if you have projectors and screen, you may not be able to use them if certain things are not present. But we are going to ensure we provide those facilities, and we also provide solar to support the use of that along with internet facilities in the school. The last pillar has to do with teachers' welfare and student welfare. And that is why when His Excellency Prince Dr. Abiodun CON came on board, he cleared all areas of promotion from 2016. He came in 2019. Cleared it from 2016, and as we speak now, promotion of teachers has been done up till 2022. Now, I want to tell you that we have started a journey. We are consolidating what we started, and we are bringing on board new initiatives. It is a great opportunity for me to still remain in the saddle. Yesterday we were sworn in for second tenure, and that gives me opportunity of consolidating on what we have done and then ensuring that we bring on board new things. I assure you, the first set of students that we started the experiment of flagship school with are now in GS3. In 3 years' time, they will be in SS3. I want you to watch out for the performance of students in the Ijebu Muslim College and all the other 41 flagship schools in 3 years' time in SS3. Because transformation has to be systematic. There are 513 secondary schools in Ogun State, and there are 1,655 primary schools belonging to government. That is about 2,000, less than 2,100. But you cannot do everything at once. And that is why we started in a systematic manner. We have started systematic decongestion of population. Today, go to any class in the junior school in the Ijebu Muslim College, you will not find any class that has more than 60 learners in the class. Before, you can have up to 150. You can have 200. But you won't find that in any flagship school in Ogun State. The maximum you have is 6, because we are using what we call the carrying capacity, and then we screen learners that will come to those schools. Those learners in GS3 will be going to SS1 next year, and then SS2, and then SS3. Already we have started seeing the results from our flagship schools. In those days, before 2019, when you hear that Ogun State has won award nationally, when you look at it, you see that the learners are from private schools. But I want to tell you, things are changing. The best learner in the junior engineers, technician, and scientist competition in Nigeria, 2 years ago, came from one of our flagship schools, one of the public schools, African Church Grammar School, Abeokuta. And that learner, Golawan Azim, won 9 out of the 24 laureates that were available to be won, he alone. And Ogun State won 18 out of the 24 laureates that were available. That is to tell you that something is happening in the education sector in Ogun State. And I want to tell you, because of the process of engagement we have, monitoring we have, quality assurance we have, you will see that people say that the person that got the highest score in JAMB this year is from Anambra State. Yes, by birth, that learner is from Anambra State. But that learner is in a school in Ogun State, one of the schools that we also oversee, Redeemer's College. Though a private school, but it's one of the schools we oversee. Even those who came second, 2 of them that came second, they are from schools in Ogun State. In fact, one of them is from Ijebu land here. The 4th person is Golawan Azim from African Church Grammar School. That boy was given scholarship by federal government. The Ogun State government has given him another scholarship of 2.5 million. And the boy is now reading computer engineering at the University of Lagos. The learners you were celebrating the other time, these are products of what we are doing to rejig the education sector. And I'm sure you are happy seeing that the students of your own school, they are bringing back those good old days that used to happen during your time. That is why you are here. That is why you are committed to this school, because you want to continue to see excellence. And I want to assure you that government is working to ensure that the old glory is brought back. we have started reaping the reward, and we are already seeing that the efforts we are making is giving us the fruits that is desired. So, gentlemen, I want to commend you for what you are doing, because all student association are the only set of the only group that can contribute to development of a school without expecting anything in return. If a corporate body does anything in a school, they are doing it either because of advertisement or because of maybe tax exemption or so. If you see individuals doing something in school, find out, maybe that person will want to contest, maybe he's going for Senate, maybe he's going for governorship and so on. They are expecting something in return. But all students will do something in their school without expecting anything in return. That is why you will never see any school where learners will be sent out of school because they have not paid all students' fee. They say they send them out of school because they have not paid PTA levy. But you will not see them sending anybody out of school because they have not paid all students' fee. Because all students will come, they will contribute selflessly to their school, and they continue to contribute. I want you to continue in that spirit, and I want to assure you that government is helping to make sure your school becomes the Yebu Muslim College that you used to be very proud of. And we are making every effort to ensure that Ogun State occupies that rightful position in front in the education sector in this country. And our secondary schools will be able to compare favorably with any secondary school anywhere in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for all the efforts you are making. I want to thank you for the donations people have made this evening. And I want to say, I wish you the best of luck. Yebu Muslim College will continue to grow from strength to strength. Thank you very much.
Let's appreciate the Honorable Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology in Ogun State, our home prolific Professor Abayomi Arigwabo. Thank you very much for that. As you are stepping out now, I want to put across to you, don't forget our pre-discussions. Don't forget our discussion today. Anywhere, anytime you are, remember Ajishebi Oyo discuss something with you, and it's very, very important. If it is only that one you can do, okay. Nti mo ní kó o ṣe o, má gbàgbé o, Àbáyọ̀mí, àṣẹ máa pera wa nu, má gbàgbé o, Yọ̀mí. Very distinguished national president, distinguished guests on the high table, ladies and gentlemen. We still have two more awardees. Engineer Abdulganiyi Adeyemi Balogun. Is he here? Engineer Abdulganiyi Adeyemi Balogun. Let's have you. I'm recognizing Sister Hope Udo and her friends, our sisters. You're welcome. The Vice Chancellor, Taisolani University of Education, Professor Luwale Banjo, and the Samibi wife, thank you very much. Moki Alaja Akabo sí àríwá. Thank you very much. That's a group photograph with the Honorable Commissioner for Education, Professor Abayomi Arigwabo. You are welcome, sir. Let's have Abdulganiyi Adeyemi Balogun. The first VP, please. Please call me the first VP. Yes, let's have them here, please. Alaji Gafar, please help me call the first VP. the national president, sir, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, standing before us this evening is Engineer Abdulganiyi Adeyemi Balogun, who was born on Wednesday, the 8th July, 1964 in Ibadan. To the families of Alhaji S.T. Balogun and Alhaji A.A. Balogun, may their souls continue to rest in power and peace, both of Ijebu or the origin. Adeyemi had his primary education in Ibadan between 1970 and 1977, after which he gained admission into Ijebu Muslim College, Ijebu-Ode, in 1977. He has a resounding stay in Ijebu Muslim College that he graduated with distinction and also served as the sports vis-a-vis games prefect in 1982. Abdulganiyi gained admission in the same year to do civil engineering at the University of Lagos, Lagos State, where he finished with second-class honors, upper division 1987. Ganiyi Balogun performed the NYSC in the former Gongola state of Nigeria with the Directorate of Foods, Roads and Rural Infrastructure in Jalingo local government. After the mandatory NYSC, Engineer Ganiyi Adeyemi Balogun worked in several companies such as Nico Engineering Limited, Reed Crowder International Limited, and Julius Berger PLC, before forming Ganiyi Adeyemi Balogun Nigeria Limited with other professional colleagues. The national president, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Engineer Abdulganiyi Balogun is a registered member of Nigeria Society of Engineers, NSC, and also certified by the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, Korea. Abdulganiyi is married and blessed with promising children. Let's put our hands together as I now recommend him for this award. Alhaji Shakirat Akisoya to please come out and do justice to the presentation. Alhaji Shakirat Akisoya to please help us on this. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Engineer Abdulganiyi. Warafanna makana haliya. Warafanna makana haliya. Ìyá fọ́tò. Congratulations, Abdulganiyi. Congratulations to you. Ẹ dákun ẹnìkan wá kọ́kọ́rọ́ rẹ̀, kọ́kọ́rọ́ ó ní méjì ni ọ̀sọ̀nù. Wá kó Alhaji Shakirat wá kó kọ́kọ́rọ́ àti fóònù rẹ̀ o.
So on behalf of the set, we're making a pledge of 100,000 naira. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. 100,000 naira. Alájà Ajíkọ́tẹ̀ṣọ́ mo kí yín káàbọ̀ sí àárín wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Now the last but not the least, Sunday Adeyemi Fakile. Sunday Adeyemi Fakile. Let's have you here, sir. Sunday Adeyemi Fakile. the national president, sir, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Standing here this afternoon is Sunday Adeyemi Fakile. Between 63-66, he was a student at Aladura Primary School, Akitola Road, Ekotedo. From there to Luba Nursery and Primary School in Ijebu there, and Ijebu Muslim College, Ijebu. That was between 1967 and 1971. Diploma certificate course in writing by Business Trading Limited, Manchester, United Kingdom. In 1975-76, he attended professional training skill acquisition from Institute of Chartered Shipbrokers, London. And 1982 precisely, he was a member of the British Institute of Management. Professional and Trade Association, he belongs to the Institute of Chartered Shipbrokers, London, an elected member by examination. He's a member of British Institute of Management, a member of the Lagos Chambers of Commerce and Industry, ASAPAN, an executive member of the Association of Processed Wood Products Exporters of Nigeria. He belongs to several clubs. He's a past member of Akwaba Club Lagos, past president Rising Star Society, First Acton, past president Club Progresso Igbajo, member of Rotary International, a member of Award of Fame Club, a member of Soldiers of Christ, FBC Igbajo. He has worked at Great Nigerian Insurance Company Limited. He worked with Transcap Limited. He worked Nigerian Forwarders. He worked with the Cardiff Management Services. He was a sea freelance, and he worked with Benfica Logistics Limited, Akwakwa. Very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I hereby present to you Sunday Adeyemi Fakile for this meritorious award. Let me invite Engineer Shote to please come and do the presentation. Let me put across to you that, to the credit of Sunday Adeyemi, we have about 24 adverts. To the credit of Sunday Adeyemi, in fact, please put your hands together for this. 24 adverts. Oh God, it's a man of the people.
Well, distinguished audience, it is my pleasure to stand before you, Mr. Sunday Fakile, to present to you the award you deserve so well. As the chairman of the planning committee, it gave us a very tough time to be able to appraise you. You are always scoring all the numbers listed. You met all the criteria that qualifies you for this award. The sign of diligence, hard work, and trust in yourself and in the Almighty God. I will say congratulations to you. On behalf of Imcosa, I would like to formally present to you the award, National Merit Award. It's not easy to come by, but you deserve it. You know everything possible. So I say big congratulations. At the same time,
Congratulations. To put your hands together for him. Sunday Adeyemi Fakile, congratulations. It's a well-deserved honor and award.
Congratulations, my brother.
The National Vice President, Otumba Lawali Salami, to please get set to give us the vote of thanks. Congratulations to you all. Thank you very much. Yes, let's hear you. Your response.
Yes.
In dollars, yes.
All protocols observed. I want to thank God Almighty for giving me the grace, the privilege to pass through this school. And I want to say that I've gained a lot.
And that which I have gained from this school have been my stay and my strength. And for this, I thank God. While I was doing this little to assist the school, I didn't know I was doing something worthy of recognition. I reluctantly wanted to reject this award for so many reasons. And I even spoke with my brother, and he said, look, if the set consider it worthy, then you have to take it. I can assure you that I've been encouraged to do more. And my children are here, and they have also promised to assist in my doing much more. And I will give it to my son to tell us what they are planning to do for the upliftment of this alma mater.
Let's hear from your son now.
So,
What do you have in stock for us?
A very good evening. This is a special day. All protocols observed. My name is Adeshola Fakile. I am glad to be here to see my dad's people from when he was a wee lad. So I'll go straight to the point. On behalf of the Fakile family, we are pledging ₦1 million.
1 million naira. Fakile family.
And on behalf of Imcosa 6773, we are pledging the sum of 100,000.
100,000 naira from a set. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you. Sunday, Adeyemi Fakile. Now, the National Vice President, Olawale Salami.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, vote of thanks. On behalf of Imcosa Awards 2023 Organizing Committee, I will express our sincere gratitude to the chairman of this award ceremony, the guest speaker, the special guests of honor, and our very worthy awardees, and all our distinguished guests for honoring us with your distinguished presence at this occasion of celebration of excellence. Imcosa and Ijebu Muslim College are known for excellence in all they do, and we have exhibited that virtue in putting together this award ceremony. Thank you all for coming, and we wish you all journey mercy as you go back to your various homes. God bless you all, and God bless Imcosa.
Let's have the closing prayer. Let's have the closing prayer, please. Bismillah, yeah. Doctor, give us the closing prayer, please.
Can you please stand up?
Let us all rise up for closing prayer.
Closing prayer.
After the prayer, you sit down again and continue to enjoy yourself.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Whatever has a beginning must surely have an end. We are grateful unto Almighty Allah for giving us the opportunity to start this program and end it well. We are grateful to all the donors, all the people that have traveled far and wide to come and attend this program. We wish you safe journey back to your respective destination. May Allah take you back. Let's recite Fatiha. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratan lazina alhamta alayhim gairi mungdubi alayhim waladolino. Amin. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wassalamu ala al-mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Amen. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's have Alaji A.O. Shorty, another whole student, donated 50,000 naira. Thank you very much, sir.
Appreciation award to the guest lecturer.
Appreciation award to the guest lecturer. Please, let's have the national president here. We want to appreciate the guest lecturer.